We'll go done.
It's so weird to have our feed.
Nice.
It's so weird to have our headphones live even when we're muted because is that me? Good job on the dog. Oh, the clock just went out. Oh, that's bad.
We were talking about power issues.
Bring it.
Time to bring out the silver hoop scoreboards.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jeff Colburn, where you at?
Flipboards, baby.
Flag football.
Yep, Josh, I'm ready. Are you?
.2020 here in Kellogg, Idaho. Teeters Field looking like a winter wonderland here in mid-October. An unusual setup for a pivotal Intermountain League showdown, but here we are, Simon.
It's like a malfunctioning October. That's what it's like.
Oh, it's like 2020
Yeah, it's
in a
like,
day. We had all of 2020 in a day. What a day it has been. We have 6 inches of snow here on the ground. I don't know if you guys at home can see this. The amount of snow being pushed off the field is a spectacular.
I'm super impressed with the crews that have been shoveling off every 10 yards just at that. And it's mostly like our students and kids. There's still somebody down there at the 20 really just putting in effort. They're like get a shot of that guy right there. That's effort right there. Like, this is some good stuff right here. And he's got shorts on.
Yeah, is he?
That is some good stuff.
Oh, maybe it's our cameraman. He's definitely not Tai Chi.
It's not
that's
tight.
CRB.
He's on the 40-yard lines.
Is it
That's
CRB?
Look at those shoes.
Is it Principal Kurt Randall Bear down there getting?
It might be.
Oh, it is.
With a backpack on. He looks like Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph. Oh, this is good stuff.
Oh, already a really pop culture
I think we
reference.
already found our MVP right there. Just the 20-yard line looks fantastic. It's homecoming week. Who would have thought we'd have anything like any less normal than what we got here? This is fantastic.
And it looks like Bonner's Ferry won the toss and elected to receive.
I mean, why not?
They strike first. This is the second meeting between these two teams. The last one, I want to call it an instant classic. Not if you're a Kellogg fan. The Badgers ended up winning that one 14-13. They scored on the opening kickoff and in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Both their touchdowns coming with extra points was just enough to hold the Wildcats off. Otherwise, it had been a rather dominant outing for the Wildcats defensively, and they moved the ball pretty well. I'm a little anxious to see
What happens to that offense and this stuff? I mean, I've seen it go both ways. I've watched games on, college and NFL, and I've seen it go, hey, the offense just gets opened up and it's just score for score. I've also seen it's just a slugfest, and it just is who is left standing at the end, and who knows.
Bonner's Ferry lining up on the other side of the field. I mean, I guess you determine which way you go. Wildcats kicking with the wind, with the snow here.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you're from Bonner's Ferry, thanks to Boundary County Live for helping us spread that link out, and Superintendent Jan Bear. We just played each other in volleyball, and that was a lot of fun. Is there a volleyball game tonight? Is it
Bonner's Ferry
Bonner's and Timberlake? So hopefully we can get some updates there.
I would assume it's being, no, Charter. I'm sorry. I apologize. I think Charter did win that match. I think Bonner's did not finish that match. I think they won a couple, but they didn't finish off Charter.
I'm gonna make sure our feed is Josh. I'm gonna mute you and I for like a second here.
Is that okay? Zoomed in enough?
How's that? Is that better?
Are we having some sound issues?
Yeah, we're having our sound sources are a little bit off here. It's kind of adjusting, but people can still hear us.
Because they're as cold as ice.
As we are just struggling here. We're going to turn our mics up here in a second, guys. We're working on it. It's a little cold up here.
Yeah, the inclement weather definitely not doing much to get us a hand.
These boots are definitely not waterproof.
Oh my goodness.
They're stylish.
Look at this.
Dude, this is so sweet.
We live.
Yeah, we're still live. Yeah,
Yes.
it's just our mics are just way down, so we're just going to have to.
We're going to kick this one off, and it's a good one. Going to boot this right about to the 20-yard line, fielded by the Badgers, and every single hit here, I have to believe,
Can you zoom in more?
just
You're good.
hurts. Bonner's going to take over right about the just shy of the 40-yard line. Of some crazy weather. Quarterback for the Badgers looks like number 15, Tegan Banning.
And I think our mics are back up to normal levels,
Banning's
so let
gonna-
us know.
Banning's going to hand off there.
This is good stuff. Like, I thought this is better than I thought it was going to be. Just our mics were a little bit off. We switched for the national anthem and didn't get switched back, but I think we're good now.
I'm glad.
Somebody let us know.
Who was it? Who was our shout out?
Well, we got Thad, we got Mr. Shepard, we
good.
got Gwen Johnson. Oh, Thad says better. We are good, guys. So thanks for our viewers. We got some regulars that just keep us on the straight and narrow, and we're appreciative for that. We're breaking in a new cameraman night tonight. He's already been on the broadcast. He's just learning Tai Chini's trade, which I learned last week. It's not easy.
This is very stressful.
It's stressful.
And 2nd and 9 here for the Badgers after Varelman carried for just about a yard. Snap a little high, pitch to the outside, some decent blocking.
And we got some good pursuit there. Initial surge wasn't great, but that secondary pursuit was good, filling in lanes there, linebackers for Kellogg.
It's going to be interesting to watch the blocking situation here because
Yes.
I am genuinely interested in, one, if you get the first step on a guy, and look at this. The play is happening, and we have our guys still shoveling.
Yeah. We do. We got the shovel crews down here. This is like
No one is concerned.
North Idaho's version of Lambo.
It's
It's
like
just nonstop.
It's like in the NBA after free throws when they have the towel boys wiping off the
Opposite
key
end,
as they
yes.
go the other way. We have a shovel crew right now.
Good stuff. We're having fun. And hey, Kellogg did not give
Another
up.
inside handoff.
That's a
This
nice little
time
run there.
gonna be enough for a first down, I believe.
And hey, Josh, we didn't give up a touchdown on the kickoff return, so already Wildcats are playing with house
We're
money.
already in a better spot than we
So-
were 6 weeks ago when we first played these guys.
So thanks for joining us, everybody. Our regulars, Thad, thank you, Gwen, thank you, everybody that let us know our mics were not kosher.
And our
they are now.
We have some viewers tonight
We're
too.
almost to 70 already. This is pretty unique. I hope our ESPN tweet gets a little attention. We get on SportsCenter tonight. If not, we don't care. We're doing our thing. So
Manning with 4 receivers out. Almost had a jump there.
he's trying to hard count.
Trying
there.
to hard count on first down. Another handoff to Varlman.
And this, Josh,
I don't know that he meant to run into
No.
that, but I don't think he could cut.
No, I don't think that we have had the. I know we haven't had the ball yet, and we'll have to wait and see. But I just think this is Bonner's Ferry's style tonight.
Well, I told you before the game that I thought this was going to be like home field advantage because,
Right.
Bonners Ferry is the southernmost city of Canada.
South Canada.
If I'm not mistaken.
We love you, Bonner's Ferry. We're just saying. And we still got somebody just busting that little bit of shovel there. Good effort. I mean, this is incredible.
Run it out, get out of the way.
Oh, this is good.
So, second and about 6 here for the Badgers. And we'll see here. Banning hasn't had to throw it yet.
No, he hasn't. They've been just grinding it out. That's what Bonner's does. And there's another off tackle.
Farrellman with another.
They're just grinding.
I mean, that's about the best you can do. I think that's going to be enough to move the sticks, though.
Sorry, Ryan.
Another Badger first down. And so far, so good for the Badgers.
There's your live. You were 18 seconds delayed before that. I got my camera guy. I got the feed on YouTube up, and he's looking, going, "That's not what I'm filming down there. Am I doing okay?" Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, there is a delay.
Yeah, there's like a 16-second delay.
Uh-oh. And we're having
We're getting there, guys.
we're having some
scoreboard.
Our scoreboard's kind of popping in and out right
Scoreboard flickerage.
now. Some inclement weather. We've had some power outage here locally in some of the areas.
Waters
option.
mixes it up there. Did I see a flag? I can't tell.
I believe there is a flag.
I saw a motion, but I cannot see a yellow flag down there. We need like some neon flags like you got bright orange golf balls.
I can't imagine right now what it must be like to be an official. Because if you throw your flag,
I only see like right now. I only see like a 3/4 of the officials. I can't see the. I just see legs and some stripes.
thankfully, Bonners decided to wear their blue pants.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'd have no idea where those sneaky Badgers were.
Otherwise, we'd be going full Boise State on the Smurf turf. We would have a definite home field, not home field. We'd have a definite advantage. I love how these shovel guys are creeping in down here. This is good stuff. They're just on point.
They're just every time they can get a chance to swoop in and take another layer out. By the time this game hits the fourth quarter, they're going to have to start over again. Another snap here on 1st and 23. Once again, holding penalties now no longer 10 yards from the initial spot of the ball. It's 10 yards from where the foul occurred.
And Josh, you don't want to get behind the chains here. You
No.
don't want to get off schedule, as coaches would say. We just got to stay on schedule. Bonners is not on schedule right now, and if I'm KJ Walker or if I'm Ripley Luna or Colby Luna, I'm licking my chops right now because somebody better loft one up that I can pick.
Yeah, although I don't envy them having to make a grab on a football.
Or
I
a
feel
switch
like
of direction.
that is going to hurt fingers.
I'm still looking at Mr. LaFontaine's tracks, and I'm still angry. Like that he drove across those great yardage lines.
Outside sweep
yeah,
with
he's
a
got
little bit of room.
He's got room.
He's slowed down a little bit. Austin Miller going to lay a pop.
The purple swarm arrived.
And fortunately, running the ball there for the Badgers. That was, this is the coolest name ever. This Willie Wall.
Willie Wall.
Willie Wall gets popped out,
Willie.
and if you look, you can still see where Willie Wall's body slid out of bounds. There's a whole swath of
we're gonna get good evidence of spots and first downs.
Essence of Willie
here.
down there on the sideline.
We do. Yep.
It's 3rd and 14 now, and I just don't know at this point. Do you still punt?
Well, I mean, scoreboard flickerage again.
Scoreboard.
Play on, everybody. I don't know what's going on down there. Oh, we're gonna pass.
We're gonna throw.
That's our first pass,
and it's a complete pass.
And that might be enough to make them go for it on 4th.
Yeah.
Josh, do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
they needed 14. They got about what do you think? They're 8.
You're at the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. So 4th and 4.
I can tell you what Pete Carroll would do. He would take a delay a game and move back so he could punt.
So he could safely punt.
I mean, I don't know if Bonner's coaches that are back, that are on the sideline, if they are Pete Carroll disciples, but I'm guessing they're going to go. Math says to go, right?
I say, right now, you don't know what Kellogg's offense is going to look like.
They're doing it. They're going.
Lined up, 2 receivers. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Banning probably going to
Ryan's going jet sweep right. Let's see if he's right. He might have the Romo factor.
They're struggling to line up here. Snap. Fake handoff outside.
Right tackle. Oh, Kellogg is
down.
there.
Otto Sharp read that like a book.
Otto Sharp and his mullet are in full charge on that left side swarm there.
If there was more of an essence of Idaho, Otto Sharp is it.
Otto is it, man. Otto, nice pursuit to the ball, my friend.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and now we get to see what...
It's time to let Ripley rip, my friend. Let's see it.
Snowball fight here. Let's see what happens.
Josh, we may think this might be a pass play, huh?
Think?
Go full Romo, Josh.
They're lining up 4 receivers. They're spread offense. They're not toying around. They got Colby right down here in front of us. High snap!
He got it, though.
He got it. He's going to fire deep!
He has
KJ!
KJ Walker!
KJ's going to get all the way to the 17-yard line.
If there ever was a snow globe play to start off, that's it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're in for a night.
What a throw. High snap, caught, popped up. He drops in, takes the hit.
I don't know if I got to the replay. I didn't. I need to get on my game. I'm just so enthralled with the snow globe. I got to get on my game on the switchboard
with
here.
These lights out here.
Apologies to the people at the Dirty Dog and the Inland Lounge. I'm sorry I did not give you full screen replay. Next play, we will have it.
1st and 10 from the 18 here. Handoff, Dayton Bauer. Going to run through a little bit of snow.
Hey, you got to wrap up, everybody. I mean, he'll just keep on churning.
Yards. And right now, if you're Coach Dan Davidian, you've got to be preaching hold the ball at all costs. Hold the ball. We do not need to. The instant replay that we have at our disposal does not matter.
No.
And so we're not going to be able to negotiate.
The refs are not calling up here to send us for us to send them a feed to their tablet. That's just not happening.
I like right here. I see Jace Garcia with nobody on him. No, he's going to cut in.
Ripley's just going to go full spread here.
He's got it. He's got it. He's in. And it's a touchdown, Wildcats on the quarterback keeper. Ripley Luna had the option there and kept it. Oh, my goodness.
Josh, that is trouble. Ripley on the edge on regular grass is trouble. But
3-play drive by the Wildcats.
Is that Principal? I need to know if that's Principal Bear because that's next level effort right there after the touchdown. He is like full Yukon Cornelius tonight.
And he's got, what are those plaid shorts? He's looking fly right now.
He just came off Galena Ridge and he is just going at it on that layer. Let's go to replay.
Dress for the job you want, not the one you have.
There we go. We got the replay right there of I wanted to replay the touchdown, but I was too, my replay game is weak right now. So look at this. Look at the attention to detail right there. Wildcats up 6-0. We're going for 2.
I don't know that.
Well, we got a great kicking lane there, courtesy of the JROTC. But we're going to go. Oh,
there
boy.
it is again.
Come on.
Oh, Ripley's going to. Maybe he's going to try again. He's got the man. That's Austin Miller. They score on that play.
Are you kidding me?
They score on that play all the time.
This is Ripley Luna at his best. Like, just he's like Russell Wilson. Snap it high. It's just an opportunity for him to show everybody that he's in control.
Ripley Luna, the baddest man in Idaho right now. Look at that.
Let's go to the replay of this. Let's get some football here. Sorry, guys. Like, there's the bobbled snap. There's Ripley, defensive end in his face. No problem. I'm just going to loft it here to my buddy in the back of the end zone.
And I want to,
hello.
We didn't shout out KJ enough here.
We didn't. That
KJ
was such
made
a great route.
A tough catch. He was kind of standing still because the play had,
yes.
It looked like it was a blown play. And so he kind of was standing there. He saw that Ripley was going to have to throw it, so he took off again, made the grab, and then managed to hold on to it. And I don't know if you saw when he got up, his helmet was full of snow.
Well, the ball must have had 3 inches of snow on it by the time he caught it. So he's like, okay, what do I do now?
It was like an ice crystal. It had gotten high enough that it had formed its own ice.
That's got to be a confidence builder for Kellogg. And if you're Bonners, I mean, you move the ball. This is just a great matchup. Let's get over 100 viewers. We got some chat. Going here. I'm missing most of it, but I'm almost thinking.
Wait, people are chatting like on our.
Gosh, this is the most our chat's been blown up all season.
Snowball 2020.
Let's see here. Gracie's not on color guard. She's in the band.
Oh, bobbled catch. He's going to try to return it. He's got a lane. Oh.
He's had a lane several times. That's how they won the game. Oh. Hey, Superintendent Larson, that is one dedicated principal. Mr. Bear, you are earning points not only from us, but from the boss.
You're getting those.
That's some good stuff right there.
Those administration kudos right there. And, we're talking Snow Bowl 2020. This is a kind of a cool event. As our look at once again our dedicated shovel crew.
Yeah, this is awesome
down there.
Let's go.
It's also homecoming for Kellogg
that's
High
right.
School.
I can't wait for that ceremony. That's going to be good stuff. Hey, we got Stephen Abner, former teacher at Kellogg School District, chiming in from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Oh. I bet you it's not snowing there.
Steve.
Mr. Abner, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Dude, the coolest dude I've ever met.
He's so chill. I love
he
Mr.
was
Abner.
I thought he was younger than me. He was a 20-year-old skateboarding dude who happened to be a teacher. Find out he's like the coolest guy in his 30s that I've ever met.
Yeah, he's just one of the nicest guys as well that I've ever met.
So friendly.
So cool.
So friendly.
Thanks for joining us, Steve Abner. We miss you.
Too.
Yeah, he was. We miss you. We need to get to this one, though. What do we got down in distance here? Let's keep on the game.
Second and 5.
Bonner's moving it. So
Banning takes the snap,
no
pitches it out to
there.
Varlman. And Varlman's going to get wrapped up there. This time by number 51 of the Wildcats. That's big Carson Hudson.
Carson Hudson on the pursuit, cleaning his helmet of the snow. I love every play tonight.
Baby Huddy out there on the play.
Hey, let's get to the important comments in the chat. Our chat is lit tonight. I see... where did it go? Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, eat your hearts out.
Yes.
We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
We've done it. Who said that?
Ken Lagerquist, my good buddy from Spokane, retired Air Force, former Kellogg guy. I mean, he's a Kellogg guy still.
Ken, anytime you want to join us in the booth, my friend, you are more than welcome.
Ken, yes. But we're not going to diss any flybys, though. Josh and I are straight up. We're appreciative of all this, even if they carve out the south side of the end zone. It's all good. We're not giving any of you guys any of that bowl. So, they got nothing
Banning,
on us.
I think we're gonna get a false start here. False start. Oh, delay
it's
a game.
It's so quiet when we don't talk because of the snow. It's just like everything's quiet.
Look at that! Like right over there behind where the Bonners crowd is huddling together. Because shout out to them for braving the road from Bonners Ferry. Look how pristine it looks over there.
It's like it's just so serene.
It really is. And then you look here and it's already a mangled
chopped up
mess. Oh, we need more CRB shovel in our life.
We got somebody watching from Rexburg, Idaho. Kevin Carey, thanks for joining us. We got the chat is just live
from
right
Rexburg?
Now. Heck yes.
Is he scouting? Pocket Colossa's on
he's
incomplete. I don't know. It didn't hit the ground. It hit the snow.
I'm not getting a ruling, though. Okay, there we go. No, incomplete. Good job by the defensive backs. They're selling that. You got to sell it.
I want to shout out Banning. The pocket closed on him there, and he stepped up out of it and made a really tough throw that was definitely catchable. I think had there not been snow involved.
So I've got to make sure I can check the chat and also Oh, Steve Abner, 40s. Yeah, Josh, we're in our 40s, and we're still kicking it. Josh, and it was 80 and sunny here today, Steve Abner. Oh man.
All right,
enjoy, Steve. Cool off by watching some Kellogg football, my friend.
All right, Steve. Oh, it's going to bring up 4th and 14, and we are going to see the Bonners punt crew here.
This could be interesting.
Who do we have punting here? It's number 18 for the Badgers. That's Blake Rice.
He's clearing a path right there.
You recognize that last name?
Mr. Bear, you missed that spot right there. Let's see if it pays off.
Good kick by Rice.
That is a great kick.
Oh, and don't touch it.
Poison, get out of it. Oh,
you're not going to get any bounces tonight.
No.
Where it lands is where it lands.
I do like the energy of the Wildcats tonight. Defensively, making some stands, and then going for the big play right off the bat, getting momentum. Great job, Coach Davidian, Coach Kimberling, and staff. Really calling a great game so far.
And, here we are. We're in Kellogg. It's October, 22nd, 23rd?
Yeah, something like that.
It's snowing like crazy. And this game is, wow, look at this dedicated fly. I don't know how you're alive, little fellow. This game really has some serious implications. That's why it's being played. This game could have easily been canceled.
Yeah.
But for both teams, this game is for second place in the Intermountain League, and it could have, barely overthrowing KJ
Rip.
Walker.
He had him.
And Ripley confidently delivering the ball in the snow.
Listen, keep the footballs dry and let this kid go to work.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Whoever's down there, Ty, put your shovel down, get your towel.
Yeah.
Keep those footballs warm and dry and let Ripley go to work.
Ty, if you're not going to be up here expertly working our camera, you can be down there making sure that the balls are dry.
And we are going to generously go to replay now because I missed the biggest play of the game, and I'm going to make up for it before the end of the night for sure.
Due to the RPI system that has been adopted by the 3As for state playoff seeding, this game is a must-win inside handoff here for the Wildcats. I think that's Dayton Bauer there, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 on the carry. A win for either team here puts them in the conversation for grabbing one of those spots.
That's just a big shifter right there, win or lose, right?
It's not the same situation where a second-place team might have had a shot just based on that. It's a ranking system, and Kellogg lost 2 games this year to cancellation. That really hurt their ability to score RPI points. Ripley rolling out here. Rolls back. Has a lane. Holden maybe doing too much.
Oh, he did catch him. What a great shoestring tackle. Who is that, Josh?
Oh, right there. Was that number 10 or 15?
Oh, man.
I think it's number 10 for the Badgers. That's Eli Richards.
Gosh, did I get him just at the end? I got to get quicker on the trigger. That was a great open field tackle.
Yeah, and that was a kind of a desperate play because if he had missed, Ripley had...
Ripley had some real... I was going to say a lot of green, but it's not green.
He had snow as far as the eye could see.
We're going to see a punt now. It looks like we're going to get our own little taste of it.
I am excited to see what happens here. This has been fun to watch.
Good snap. That's a bonus.
Good kick. Low kick. It's going to get fielded. And there's
a
lot of room.
A lot of room.
Bauer can't make the grab. Did he trip?
He had a lot of white.
Did he trip there?
He pulled a Daniel Jones.
That was Charles Hensley.
Explain to me how you got tackled there by the 40-yard line.
Charles Hensley on the return doing his best Daniel Jones impression. Unfortunately, he had snow to deal with. Daniel Jones did not. Is a much more respectable self-tackler.
We just got a new subscriber, Cal Bateman. That's a Bonner's Ferry name if I ever heard one. Welcome, Cal. We're glad to have you here.
Bonner's, Bateman's for days.
Oh, yes.
There's so many. We've called so many of them over there.
Serious athletic talent there.
Yes.
That's all I remember.
Through K-Wall when I did radio.
Yep.
Or just for regular sports broadcasting. But now Wildcats Live, we've seen our fair share.
I wonder if there was some movement there, Josh, because the Wildcats moved defensively, but not into the neutral zone, and I think they were drawn off.
I don't know that you're going to see many. I don't think you're going to see many offsides, neutral zone infractions, because I don't know that
they can't see the neutral zone.
And you're not going to see guys. They're not going to move if they don't have to.
No.
And I think they're always going to be maybe a second late when it comes to that ball being snapped, because you can give a second here because it's not like these guys have a clear stretch to take off from. If I was the running backs, man, I would be, oh my goodness, who was that? Was that Carson Hudson again?
I don't know, Josh, but I've been told my replay game tonight is weak. So who was that? Matt Miracle. Sorry, Matt, I'm going to try to do better. I mean, I'm just so distracted right now. I'm like just a little kid in a toy store right now.
Well, if
I
Matt
can't
thinks he
focus
can
on
do it
anything.
better, he can come up and join us here in the booth. I know he's over in Post Falls. He can drive his happy tush over here and climb up into the booth with us if he'd like.
We get a replay right there of the purple surge at the line of scrimmage. How about that at the end of the first quarter?
The old grape line here. And at the end of the first quarter, it's your Kellogg Wildcats 8, Bonners Ferry 0. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second quarter. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller. We're here at Teeters Field.
You left out your brother. Like,
oh,
come
yeah.
on. You're alongside him, too.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wide open.
Uh-oh.
Nice pass from Banning.
Nothing but white.
That one going complete to Charles Hensley, and he's going to take it all the way for 6. He even utilized that freshly shoveled path there.
Yes, he did.
The
The
runway.
JROTC path.
The old JROTC runway down there.
And guess what? I hate to step up my replay game on this, but it's deserved. That's a great throw and catch here by Bonners Ferry.
And
just nobody in the middle.
Bonner's lulling them into a false sense of security. I think they'd only thrown one pass prior to that, and it was out into the flat.
Yep.
So nothing, they weren't really worried about that, and they left the middle wide open.
It's not the replay I wanted to capture, but hey, I'm here for everybody, and Matt, I got to up my game. So, I mean.
Big shout out here to the cheerleaders from Bonners Ferry over there doing some jumping jacks.
You got to stay warm somehow. That's good stuff.
Bonner's going for 2. Looks like.
And they have the best area to do it in. Again, like Kellogg, we've switched sides, right?
Did we have too many men on the field, it looks like.
Uh-oh. Is that a penalty, or is that do we take a timeout?
No, it's
or
a
what
penalty.
Are we doing? Well, they have to go back to, they're still got shoveled territory, though. So
they're going back. This is the best place. You want to score on this west end zone because if you have the ball in the middle, it's going to be the best place to go for something like a quarterback keeper up the middle, maybe a little bit of a dive. Who knows? But Wildcats are going to be looking to keep the Badgers out of the end zone here and stop this 2-point conversion, keep their lead.
Let's see what happens here.
Danny
Anything
takes the
can
snap.
happen,
They go
literally.
fullback here, and he's going to get stuffed.
He's not quitting, though. His legs are still moving. Kellogg, you got to wrap up. Coach Kimberling, I know he's calling the offense right now, but I can still hear him yelling, wrap up. Look at this. Look at the shovel crew.
Oh, yeah.
That is some good stuff right there.
I don't know how much they're actually getting, but now
well,
there's pride on the line.
look at how green it is, though, when they're done. This is detail right here.
Pride on the line. They're going to finish this one out.
Yes.
Now,
hey, and Josh, we got Thad joined us and said, hey, the mics are whack. And I didn't see anything from Carrie, but he says Carrie wants us to say her name too. So Carrie Spore, hey, thank you for your assist last night as well and Tuesday night. So, Carrie, we're going to say your name too. So tell Thad to just pipe down a little bit there.
We'll shout out Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie. So you might have texted me on some other channel, but we're just working it the best we can here. We're glad you guys are joining us.
Yes, absolutely.
Gosh, that admire your work, though. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I mean, we got to get down here and have some play down
we
here.
Do. We
Fortunately, Ripley's going to be throwing the ball this direction, so
yes.
This nice-looking snow over here is about to be tarnished a little bit.
Hey, Ripley, we got some fresh pow down here. Yeah. Let's shred the gnar, my friend.
Now,
let's get down here.
Real talk. Would snowshoes be illegal?
I
I mean, it would be difficult to run.
Yeah, you're not going to break any speed records in snowshoes. You might get some traction, I think, but I think it's more of a cleat issue.
What if you had those the little spirally notebooks?
The little cleats?
Yeah, you wrap them over your foot.
Okay, well, yeah. That.
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be illegal for the snow.
I'd hate to get a calf on that if somebody stepped on me, but
I think
mean,
at this point
you're
not going to know until you're bleeding, and you're probably not going to realize you're bleeding until you realize
you're
that the
already
snow
numb.
is red.
You're already numb, so it's just red snow. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Keep
about
playing.
it.
Play on.
It's chalk. Don't worry.
Anyway, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're having a blast up here just looking at the snow globe.
We have a space heater.
And we have, Josh, I feel the effects of the space heater.
Yeah,
it feels
hitting
super toasty up here right now.
Every time my leg actually brushes up against my pant leg.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, a little chip shot there.
Oh,
Things are getting scary here. Oh, sheds one tackle. Who is that?
Oh, he could.
Is that Bizarro?
It is Tanner Bizarro, and he just was shifty. Look at face mask full of snow.
He doesn't
I love
care.
everything.
He doesn't care. That was slick. He ate like 3 tackles, spun off of him, and then made a trip. That was great.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good grief. Wildcats down here. It would be big for them to get another score here. They're only up 8-6. They did well defensively in that first quarter, but that play they gave up over the middle was more indicative, I think, of laziness than a bad play call. I think they just kind of lost track of their man. And I fully expect to see the Wildcats take
I like the field. That's a field position changer right there, Josh. I mean, we're getting into the powder here.
We're going to
option
out. There's Dayton Bauer, and wow.
Oh.
Dayton Bauer can run in snow.
Oh, boy.
As he got popped.
So advantage if you know where you're going with the ball and you can deliver it. Right. But if you have the ball, advantage because you know what you're doing. The guy on defense has to react. So if his footing's not good, it's advantage whoever has the ball. That means possession is the advantage. And Bonners and Kellogg have both showed if you throw a nice long pass and it's caught, advantage. If you hand it off and there's some blocking or some open field, advantage. So let's just see how this develops.
You can really tell where the game's been played.
Yes.
Based on where the lines...
Where it's churned up.
Right. Ripley Luna sitting back in that
great.
shotgun.
Gosh, this is fun.
Takes snap. Drops back. Going to throw high. Has KJ again.
He does have KJ.
KJ stops in the snow and gets popped out of bounds. This time by Sky Reinhardt. Man, they got some cool names.
We got full replay of this. Game is being stepped up. What a pass. What a dime. What a dime.
Hey, cameraman.
Are you kidding me? Good work.
Gosh.
Listen, hey, you've had some good shots, and I think I've missed a couple of your replays, so we're both in this together, buddy.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We're in the Dirty Dog Corner.
We are in Dirty Dog Corner indeed. What will we see now?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and wouldn't be surprised if we see Austin Miller catch something in the back of the end zone.
Oh, boy.
We've seen this story played out a few different times this season, and we always get really happy when it happens. Snap, rolls out, fires over the top. That's Colby Luna, and it's caught. Oh, what was the coverage? That was such great coverage and an even better catch.
It was slipped in there
and
beautifully.
look
Here
at
we
Ripley
go. Let's
down
go to
here.
it. Let's go to it. Let's go to it.
Look at this.
Wildcat set up. We think we're going Dirty Dog Corner, but we're going Kellogg Lumber Corner.
Taking the old Kellogg
Here
Lumber
it is.
left
Here, a little sprint left.
Oh.
Just kind of floats it.
Look at this.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, so
Are you
good.
kidding me?
So much good here.
Mr. McDonald, nice camera work, my friend. Nice camera work. Oh, boy. We're going to show that again. I got some redemption to happen here. I mean, I have a couple. I missed the biggest play of the game and was called out, so we're just going to.
You have the second biggest.
I have the second biggest, so we're gonna play that again. And we're going Kellogg Lumber Corner, and we're also in the Dirty Dog Corner, so this is good
right
stuff.
here. I'm a little concerned by the Badgers' coverage. Ripley Luna going to roll out. Fires one. Oh, almost had Miller in the back.
He was uncovered at the snap, wasn't he?
It was great. It was great coverage by Bonners to react and recover like that. He was uncovered at the snap, and I think Ripley looked to his left because for better or for worse, his safety net is his twin brother. The two of them, we talk about it all the time, little twin magic here and there.
Let's go to that. Let's go to some more magic here.
Watch that magic.
This is great stuff. And what a great camera angle from up here. And it looked like the running back kind of got in his way a little bit, but Ripley's just like, let me zip this here. Right into that window that no one else can get it. And that's 6.
And do you wonder if the defensive back there, I mean, he cut in almost like he was expecting Colby to go slant, like a slant route instead of a flare. And maybe
all of a sudden that pass is like, uh-oh.
And what you don't realize, I mean, these Luna brothers, they're sophomores. And Ripley Luna slings the ball around the field like a guy who's been slinging the ball for a lot longer than just a few short years. I fully expect big things. From a passing standpoint, there is not a better passing quarterback in the Intermountain League, and I would venture to even say there might not be a better passing quarterback that I've seen in North Idaho.
Heck yes. I mean, we're talking just some legit skills of ripping the ball.
Good kick there by Hoffman.
Sit!
And it stopped. It's still in bounds.
That's a live ball.
A live ball. He wanted it to roll, and the snow is not going to allow that.
I'm sorry, guys. My golf came out there. My golf showed a little bit there. Sit! Get down! And it did. That thing sat like a Phil Mickelson wedge.
And the Bonners player looked at it like, what do I do? Is it out? Is it in?
What do I do? It just stopped.
There is a legitimate question as to what the out-of-bounds line is right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's referee discretion.
Well, hey, I'm all for that, and that's well placed right there.
I mean, from where it dropped and where it landed, I do think that it actually landed in bounds. I'm looking at the pylon as the direct marker, and it was still sitting in the snow.
Hey, new subscriber, Mr. Misk, Mr. Miscellaneous. Subscribe to your channel. Welcome, Mr. Miscellaneous. I just going to say a miscellaneous comment to you joining us. We welcome you here. Yeah, we're okay.
1st and 10 here. Banning fakes the handoff, throws, and just barely overthrows his receiver.
It's a tough little out route there. Just not enough.
And shout out. Oh, and we've got some
extracurriculars.
A little King of the Mountain snowball fight
We
action
got a little
here.
snowball fight happening here.
What do we? I mean, right now you're not going to get away with much.
I got some comments here, Josh. While we're waiting for some signals here, we got waiting on some second half Dirty Dog corner scores, which we did address that. Not quite a Daniel Jones, but good analogy. Okay, so we're doing okay there. I got another replay call out. Okay, I get the picture, everybody. We're doing it. I'm doing my best, but I think I redeemed myself a little bit.
And the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Badgers is going to pin them back deep.
And like and subscribe, absolutely. Ken Lagerquist had to dig on the replays again. Come on, Ken, you're supposed to have my back.
Oh, Bonners Ferry. There we go, Colby. Colby saw. Banning from the shotgun here.
Second and
Hands
quite a
off,
while.
Varlman, and gosh, if that wasn't a block in the back, I don't know what was. I know the referees are going to have to call this on a very, very discretionary basis.
They're just going to have to do their best.
Because quite frankly, I think you're going to see a hold. Maybe some block in the back, some stuff that probably isn't the cleanest football, but
no, but you just gotta manage it. You're playing in a snow globe right now, and you just gotta do your thing. Everybody's enjoying it. The players are playing hard. It's like if you're a kid, if you're a high school kid, I say kid. If you're a high school boy right now, this is your dream to play in the snow, tackle football. You did this in elementary school. That's all you lived for.
Yeah, and I checked with local sports historian and Kellogg Wildcats Live top fan Steve Shepard. And he said that we haven't seen a game like this at Teeters Field since probably the early 80s. Oh, Banning's going to get outside. Throws the tackle.
Tackler. And another. He's broken 4 tackles.
And he's breaking 5. And
Kellogg, you got to wrap up. That kid is tough.
Brody Hoffman had Banning dead to rights and just missed the tackle, got thrown out of the way.
Mr. Banning just would not be denied on that one.
Call him Bruce Banning because he hulked up there.
Hey, we got another subscriber, Benjamin Allen. Wow, we're just getting
Ben Allen?
Ben Allen. Also, Josh, Ivan Claflin, I believe that's a classmate of yours. Is that not a classmate of yours? Shout out to the expert commentators. Great work, Josh and Shyman, and our cameraman, who is also an expert already. Designs, what?
Yeah, he might be an expert
thread the needle.
Putting that signal out with his ears. Oh, baby New Year joke.
Let's go, Cats. Don't skip leg day.
Are we
Oh,
punting?
CRB, don't skip leg day. Danny
we
Kenyon, shout out to
punting
Principal
here?
Bear. Yeah, they are punting on third.
Oh, no. Did he touch it?
He better not have touched it.
I don't think he did.
No.
It was a line drive.
We might need replay there. I got
They're
it just
trying
in
to say it
case.
was touch. Is that Paul Manzardo officiating this?
It looks to be.
Was that a touch on that? Did we get a replay?
We do have a replay. Let's go full screen here and just see what we have.
That hand got put up. I don't believe it was touched.
Yeah, he did put the hand up, though. What happened in volleyball last night, Josh? Piper 2 times. She didn't touch the ball, but it looked like she did, and she got called on it.
Hand down, man down. Don't touch that ball on the punt. Right now is not the time to try and field punts unless you are absolutely certain. You don't put your hand up.
But
you don't do any
was
of that.
I think, man, that almost looked like a pass.
Well, it was a punt for sure.
It was a punt, but it had the trajectory. I don't know. I
I'm not
still don't
entirely.
think he touched it.
According to our reader board, it was 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
I mean, the reader board might not be caught up with what the actual down was. Bonner's coach not happy about the fact that it's not Bonner's Ferry ball.
All right, according to the chat, I have stepped up my replay game, so I'm feeling a little better right now.
Feeling the
But
love. Ripley Luna hands off to Dayton Bauer, and he never had his footing. Fortunately, I think it's going to be really hard to force fumbles if guys fall on the ball.
yeah.
We're having some serious power issues with our clock right now,
Oh, that's the longest it's stayed off.
which
Yeah,
might cause.
That's not good.
That's
Somebody, have you tried rebooting? There
we go.
Oh, this is
Has
sketchy.
someone
I
tried-
think it's wireless too, you guys. So I mean, it might be
Oh gosh.
just the signal.
Oh, and it's like flickering.
yeah.
It is not working well.
Somebody put another quarter in that thing.
Ripley Luna.
We're running low here.
Austin
Oh,
Miller on
boy.
a dime, and Austin Miller is an absolute freight train. When he starts running, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, it's downhill.
And Josh, this kid Luna will give it. He'll put it on your bread basket.
Yeah.
Be ready.
He has not found a window.
Let's watch that again. That's just good stuff.
He has not found a window that is too tight.
Nope,
I can
he is
tell you
not.
that.
There he is. He breaks free from the initial line there and just catch it and run. That's all you got to do. He's going to get it to you.
He is a gunslinger of the Doc Holliday level proportion.
Yeah, Ripley's going to rip.
And right now he kind of looks like a huckleberry. So
We got a lot of huckleberries out there. That's what we're known for.
thrown out in the flats and just overthrows his brother a little bit. I think so. We've seen that pass 1,000 times from Ripley, and that pass is rarely off the mark. That, in fact, from the time it hits his hands on the snap to the time it's thrown, gosh, might be a second.
Yeah.
And uncharacteristic of him not to hit that. So I'm assuming that we're going to see a little weather.
Is that ball getting a little heavier, just, absorbing a little bit of moisture? I know
if
they're
it
keeping
gets-
it dry, but
If it gets flat at all,
yeah.
and we got a
A little
deflate
bit of
gate,
lower pressure. We got deflate gate, which
which for the Wildcats and the
apparently
way
is
they
not
throw
a
the
thing.
ball,
I mean, apparently it's no big deal. So
you can get away with
might as
whatever
well
you
do
want
it.
if you have the right lawyer.
There we go. There we go.
Ripley drops back. He's going to option out here. Oh, fakes the option. Has Colby and just overthrows him. I don't
that
think you're
was-
going to see too many PIs.
No, and I like the look of that play, though, how that developed. That guy knew he was dead to right. Look at,
Colby's
oh, gosh.
taking off his helmet to pound snow out, and I think
Let's go replay. That was exciting. I like that little sprint out left, little fake option. Oh, he had pursuit on the
I
backside,
like
too.
the camaraderie we're seeing here. These are two teams, as my voice cracks there, these are two teams that we've seen play each other already once this year, and it was a classic.
Yes,
I mean,
it was.
I'm not kidding. When I got out of the stadium, my first phone call was to my boss, and I told him that might have been the most exciting football game I've ever watched live.
It was so good.
Everything about it just felt grown up.
By the way,
Got him! Got him!
I watched it on Boundary County Live. Shout out to our guys that kind of
yeah.
blaze the trail there. They've
been doing it for years.
They've been doing this for years, and we've just gotten into it the last couple of years. But they've been so helpful and let us collaborate with them. And so that's how I watched that game. I was on my patio, just kind of enjoying the fire. And I was a little disappointed at how it ended, but thankful for Boundary County for letting us
Absolutely.
watch that remotely. So
Please do remember during the halftime festivities, we will take an extended break. We'll keep the camera kind of on the middle so that you guys can watch the coronation of the 2020, the COVID King and COVID Queen. Over the top, KJ Walker again. Oh!
KJ, did he hold on to that? He did.
Oh, and they're high-fiving?
Oh, the sportsmanship down. This is just a
They're high-fiving.
This is just all around good
Was
stuff.
that? Yeah, that was KJ. KJ is
got a replay on
built
that.
like a tank, too. And sorry for the blown coverage on our cameraman. It's all right.
Dude, he turns so fast and through.
KJ Walker ate that one, but great grab by the junior.
Listen, our cameraman is feeling the effects of Ripley Luna. Like, you just don't have time.
No.
You don't, do you?
No, we need.
It's like-
we almost need to position like 3 or 4 cameras.
Yes,
and
we need multiple cameras to capture this
Oh,
kid.
Ripley keeper, and he was trying to make a sweet play here, but I just don't think he ever had his footing.
That'll cool him off at least. He gets a little bit of, get some snow in the face.
It's
just
refreshing.
cool off, a little refreshing
But now
right dive.
we're down here. We're in Dirty Dog territory.
Guess what?
It's time.
Where are we?
Dirty Dog Corner, baby. If you're
We're on the
watching at the
Dirty
Dirty
Dog
Dog, go out to the balcony and let your Wildcats hear it.
Look at our cameraman working his magic, too. He's just like, I got to get up there.
And we will let him.
We will.
He's an adult, unlike our other cameraman, and if he wants to lean out the window, he is allowed.
He is indeed.
Once again, looking for the
Nice
same
block.
route. Fires it. Ooh, tough corner. They're going to call it out of bounds. He made that catch, though.
Yes, he did.
Hit the replay. The grab was there. I think he was too far out. That pylon is the marker they're going to go
Let's
off
watch
of.
this. What a great block on the pickup. Who was that picked up that
What was the
blitz
number
there on
there?
the backside? I couldn't see it. He did catch that. His feet were in the air. I mean,
What a grab.
holy catfish.
And when you have, these twins, they're not little guys. You're looking at 5'10", 5'11",
No, yeah, they're
6 foot, 190-pound football players, man. These are not little guys.
these guys, Josh. They've been slinging it since Storm football. I mean,
Yeah.
I watched these guys play, and I thought I was watching the Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, and
It's just
they
incredible.
played a tempo that really kind of fit that narrative. Ripley going to roll out, has all the room in the world. He's going to get there, and he's going to run touchdown number 2 in. That's 2 for Ripley.
Oh, he's got a snowman over there. Is he going to high-five the snowman? No,
Ripley
he just gives the snowman the
Ripley
cold
doing
shoulder.
his best Russ Wilson impression here in the snow, and it's only fitting in the Pacific Northwest that you would be playing a game in the snow globe. Not quite as loud.
That right there is some next-level composure by your quarterback. Let's watch this play develop. It breaks down. His routes aren't what he wants. It's snowing, and he goes, look it, guys. I'm just going to take this in. He steps up in the pocket.
And I think he
What
wanted...
awareness right there. Look at this.
and
Look at this.
If we can watch that back after the conversion here, you'll see that he wanted Jace Garcia in
He
the
did.
middle.
He did.
And I think he just didn't give himself enough time and didn't have the footing to put that zip on
Well,
it.
I think he knows there's some guys that have him in fantasy, and he knows if he throws that pass,
it's only 4 points.
so he's running it in.
And we're gonna call this from now on when he puts that zing on the play. We're gonna call that the rip zip.
That is the rip zip right there. He's going to do it again.
And we're gonna see it right
another-
there. Oh! It hit him right in the numbers. You
gotta
couldn't
be
have asked
ready
for
for
a
that.
better throw.
You got to be ready for that. He's going to get it to you.
What a throw by Ripley Luna. Austin Miller kind of shaking his head. He knows he dropped that one. But the Wildcats are up 20-6 here in the second quarter.
I mean, it is kind of snowing. So
Yeah. You have absolutely the greatest excuse
Come
right
on,
now.
man.
This is a game, like I said, 82. It's been 30, almost 30 years?
Yeah.
Almost 40 years?
40 years.
Sorry, almost 40 years?
Math is hard online. When you're live. I found that out myself.
Simon, I'm a words guy, not a
We need
numbers
Shep.
guy.
That's why we got Shep.
My numbers guy is operating the camera.
Yeah,
when I
he
have
is.
numbers questions,
Well,
I go
let's
to
go to
him.
replay, Josh. While we're trying to figure out math, let's go to the full screen on that touchdown again.
Yeah, watch
I
Jace
love
Garcia. He's the first receiver to the left here.
In the slot.
And he lines up, and he comes right in, and you can see Ripley go to throw it, and he just slips a little bit. But fortunately, that opened up a whole side of the field. Absolutely probably wanted to hit Jace Garcia there.
Whole lot of white right there to get to, and I could watch Ripley. I mean, if it's on script, he's good. If it's not, he's good. I love watching the guy break it down and do his thing when it's not going as planned. It's just such a great bit of athleticism. It's just incredible.
And I can tell you from a little bit of inside knowledge as Hoffman kicks off here, and it's a line
That's a great
drive.
kick. Get that.
Oh,
Get that back there. Yeah.
Bobbles it right about the
I think he's
15-yard line.
down.
He's down.
You're down.
Marked down by going down. Coming out of practice this week, from what I've been told from some players and some some people close to the team that it just wasn't a very good week of practice for him. It was homecoming week. It was also the first week that they'd gone back to school 5 days. Just a lot of things going on.
Lots.
The focus a little bit on the girls and their volleyball success. Shout out your Intermountain League and District 1 3A champions,
Back to
Kellogg
back,
girls.
y'all. Steph Bruner for now.
Oh my
she's
gosh,
getting married on Sunday, right?
She's a
we got all kinds of things happening.
she's she's quickly becoming a legendary volleyball coach.
Yes, she is. So yeah, Josh, lots of stuff happening.
Not the week to prepare for a do or die game as they hand the ball off here and he stays on his feet. I thought he was tripped up. Brody Hoffman, I think, kind of put the final push on that one. But just a lot going on, and practice wasn't that good. They had some.
Had some. I mean, just lots of stuff happening. You got COVID. You got meetings. You got teachers trying to meet kids. And
not only do you have COVID, but we're in the midst of a very one of our darker stretches since the everything started. I mean, we had our initial lockdown.
Yeah, we got a little bit
closed.
of a surge happening, and just all kinds of things. What are we doing? Homecoming.
The freedom and feeling of normal that we had a week ago is gone. We are back in a little bit more of a higher tension situation. I know you up in Bonners are probably feeling that as well.
Yep.
Ooh, Banning tried to hard count. Has 3 out to his right.
He's got
gonna
time.
fire.
He's gonna let it rip.
Oh no! And they're not gonna call him down.
We're schoolyard now, everybody. We are schoolyard. He's got some room.
Who was that?
Wow.
Number 4 for the Wildcats there. That's Ramsey Rainio, freshman, coming in to make a big play. It was enough to get a first down, but I believe we have some laundry on the field, which usually means...
You've got to have laundry after that.
There's
but
some
it was a great play.
holding.
Josh, I got some stuff here from the chat. If you're at the Dirty Dog, stay warm. I mean, that's a given. Superintendent Larson, hey, Josh and Simon, I'm so thankful to be sitting in my warm recliner at home and enjoying the game tonight. I've got a $100 donation towards Wildcats Live. Superintendent Larson right there throwing down from her recliner. We appreciate that.
You could take that and put it on a tab for us at the Dirty Dog.
Josh wants that in the form of Dirty Dog, Nancy.
Because I'm cold.
I'd rather get a new microphone. But
all right. Maybe another camera. We can start propping cameras up down
former
here.
Wildcat coach Dan Lucier. Hey, Simon and Josh, great job bringing us back, bringing us some great football. Boys are looking great. Dan, we miss you.
Dan, we do miss you.
You brought good football back to us, Coach Lucier, and we miss you and just hope you're well. So,
Banning rolls out, throws, tipped up. Colby Luna on the interception. We're going Kellogg's way.
That is going to be huge, and don't you doubt it. We're going to look at the replay.
Let's see if our cameraman didn't bungle that one.
If the cameraman continue his redemption story, we are about to see
Banning
one of the
out.
best interceptions.
Fired.
Close to Grace Nearing spatula.
Oh, my
And I
goodness.
believe that's a catch. If they come up here, we're going to confirm it.
All right. Shout out to Ryan. That's great camera work. Stellar camera work there on the interception.
Heck yes.
That was a great throw.
We are rolling.
That was a great throw from Banning to Richards. Richards just popped it up, couldn't get a handle on it. And, more often than not, that's not a problem. But when Colby Luna's lurking around,
you got a guy back there waiting.
He's got some of the best hands in the state. He catches everything that comes his way. It is not a surprise.
I think Ripley just changed the play, guys. He's telling guys something different. He sees something.
He's slinging tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He likes it up the middle. There's hit the replay button there.
I thought you were going to say there was a flag.
Oh, there should have been. There should have been. Let's go back to replay here. Watch right up the middle. Watch right up the middle. We've got an injury on the field anyway.
Yeah, let's watch while we go.
So he's going to fake out, takes off up, and right here we have a hold.
A little bit of a hold.
We have a hold.
A little bit. Hey, but you know what? It's snowing out. And
I'm going to safely assume that we're going to see missed calls on both sides. Hopefully that guy limping off the field, that's Banning, so they definitely need him to get everything in order there.
Yeah.
Go over to the ambulance there, maybe. Throw him in there, warm him up.
My first inclination is you're trying so hard to get footing that you're straining lots of stuff, and maybe a cramp, maybe just kind of a calf. But it's just tough to get your footing.
That was a 9-yard rush there by Luna.
Now we're rumbling and stumbling and bumbling.
Let's talk about Dayton Bauer for a hot minute here. This is another one of these sophomores. This is a 5'9", 160-pound sophomore. The sophomore class at Kellogg High School is so scary good at football right now. And realistically, I mean, we have the Lunas out there, and Bauer's playing out of his mind lately. But we also are missing Travis Lohr.
Yeah, we are.
And Travis Lohr is a human highlight reel. If he had been the person on that punt, he would have tried to grab that one hand, spin around, and take it to the house.
Right.
We've seen him do crazier things than that. So we definitely miss him, out with a season-ending collarbone injury. And Ripley going to roll out.
He's got room.
Has a man. I think he's going to run it for
Dirty
number
dog
3.
corner.
Dirty dog corner. Touchdown number 3 on the ground for Ripley Luna.
Ripley Luna taking it to the DDC.
And right now you have to be wondering if the bus ride through the snow, getting here late, if it was all just too much for these Badgers who trail 26-6 in the first half.
Let's take another look at that. Ripley's just so calm and patient right now. It's like the game has slowed down for him. He's taking a look here. He's got options. He's got.
Oh, look at that.
I'm just going to take it right here. Guys, I got it.
And, you know, in this moment when you dive, that whole, like, you show your effort by making the dive at the end of the play, like, it's a business decision because you're getting a face full of powder.
Oh, yes. That's
And not the Scarface type. You're getting snow, cold snow.
we're going full Scarface tonight. We got it all.
We're going to get we got to get a pop culture reference here.
Well, I mean, we're almost up to 100 viewers, so we might as well go.
Throws it out. Oh, just couldn't quite get there. And it might have been a little bit of contact, but it's the snow.
Josh,
Who
we
knows?
might break 100. I mean, people are spreading the word. Guys, if you're listening, we got Snow Globe going here, full effect. This is not letting up.
No.
It just looks nice because our 10-yard line shovel crew is exceptional.
Well,
So don't let that draw you away from the fact that it is dumping snow right now.
I feel bad for this East End crew right now because Ripley Luna has put on a clinic here on this end of the field, and it is an absolute mess. Meanwhile, down on the West End, Bonners hasn't been there in a hot minute. And
Josh, I got to interrupt you. Danny Kenyon, I'll match Dr. Larson's $100 to Wildcat Sports.
Oh, DK all the way.
Let's keep it coming. We got power chat
You know
tonight.
what? DK and I had such a good conversation earlier. He kind of
It's the Bulldog.
he helped calm me down a little bit. I was a little frustrated with some the current happenings in the world.
You just talked about what kind of week it was, Josh.
Yeah, the current happenings in the world. And even though I was frustrated and some of the stuff he and I didn't agree on, he kind of leveled me out a little bit. Shout out to DK. I'll probably be joining you for a drink here. And
DK is definitely the man. Don't take it out of that $100, Josh. That $100 goes to Wildcat
that's
Sports.
Wildcats.
So don't you soil that.
That's the Wildcats' money. I'm not going to take it.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
right through the legs there. And there's a
got a
big
lane.
hole.
Yeah, he's
oh,
got a
gosh.
lane.
Bounced off his own guy and tripped up there by the snow berm.
There is no, Josh,
Look at him in the snow.
there is no play that I feel comfortable that either a tackle is going to be made or it's the end of the play. Like, and I don't even know what it's like to
Unless
be the
it's
cameraman
Ripley.
right now because it's all bets are off.
Unless it's Ripley.
Unless
if it's
it's
Ripley
Ripley
with the ball, I'm pretty confident. But everyone else, you're going to step off of snow, and it's a drop.
Josh, Karen Ross will match that $100.
Dude,
we got our own little Wildcat Sports, and just our fans are just going bananas. No offense, it's not the banana belt here. They're going snowballs tonight. This is good stuff. Oh, by the way, Dodgers 6, Rays 2. Thank you, Ken Lagerquist, just keeping us on the reel here with the scores.
Oh, are we getting a little?
Oh, the fly is still alive.
A little Mookie love right now, huh?
Yeah, we're getting it all. We got it all.
Banning back into the game, good sign for these Badgers. He's played well despite what the score says. Drops back here, and the lefty just dumps it off. Lots of field. Like, if you're going to make a move as he gets brought down there by Ripley Luna.
Was that a nice throw and catch there by Bonners?
Great throw.
We're gonna replay that.
If you're going to make a jab or anything to try and get into space,
right
you got to
it?
do it like 6 yards early and hope that somebody bites. And right now, you know, usually at homecoming, you see the Camaros and the Hummers and the big trucks roll out.
What do we got?
We got rhinos and
we got
UTVs and side-by-sides. We're going for it tonight.
Propane heaters. I mean, we're going all full Northwest tonight. North Idaho.
And it's fantastic. Please, if you're watching this, once you get a little moment in the action, share the link. Show everybody what you're watching. The Snow Bowl is this is a unique event for both teams, although I mean I would be interested if any of our Bonners Ferry listeners, when was the last time you guys played in something like this?
Yeah, hey, if any of our Bonners listeners want to donate to Bonners Ferry Athletics, we're here. We'll record it. We got Teresa Clapper. I'll throw in $100. We're up to $400 for Wildcat Sports.
This is officially $400 more than we've made in any other game.
We're doing very well. We're just happy to see all this. This is the most our chat has been. I just think just the interaction in the chat's worth it in itself, and the Wildcat spirit, and just both communities coming together, and this is just fun stuff.
Absolutely. Banning here, second and 10 for the Badgers. Drops back. In the pocket, steps up. He's going to run.
He's going to wiggle here.
Oh, and Austin Miller slipped up. That's going to be enough for Banning to pick up about 9 on the carry. Good run there by Banning.
And didn't he go out a little bit? He dinged up a little bit. So good job to the young fellow there coming in, just toughing it out. And there's a nice run by the Badgers.
You know what, though? After every play, I'm seeing help up from both teams, slaps on the helmet. We're seeing really good sportsmanship from these two teams.
This is just fun.
And I don't think either one of these teams believe this is optimal. I don't know that any of them will ever forget it.
Nope.
But the situation.
That's what it's about. They're having fun. These guys are. This is every kid's dream. Playing in the snow.
Playing in the snow in front of what I'm guessing is a pretty good crowd.
And I keep thinking it stopped snowing. It hasn't even come close to stop snowing.
No, the snow's just coming down harder in smaller snowflakes. Banning here out of the shotgun, sends a man in motion.
Banning's just getting a breather. You know, he's like, gosh, I got to delay this snap and get my breath.
Toss out there to Varlman, and I think he's going to pick up the first down. So a little bit of life from the Badger offense here. They've not threatened to score or even cross the 50 since, I think, midway through the first quarter.
I think, though, it's good discipline by Bonners. I mean, it's easy to get caught up in, like we just said, the snow is fun. You got out to an early good start. Kellogg scored, you scored, and now it's just time, be disciplined. Just kind of do your thing. And I'll tell you what, smashing the ball is Bonner's thing. I've seen it two or three times this season. I've seen it against us, right?
Right.
That's how they did it. They ground it out.
A week ago, this Bonners team hung with Timberlake and lost to them 28-10. We're going to get a false start here.
Banning just not happy. He says, return that to sender.
He hard counted, I think, his receiver.
We're at 99 viewers. Come on, guys. Let's get to 100.
Let's get to trips, baby.
Let's get to 100. This is the support for these guys is so great.
Gosh, I'm almost tempted to log in on my phone. I know that's cheating, but I so desperately want to. There it is! We're at 100!
We are at 100, and Dan A. Stout called it. She said, I love this great community and the support. Happy to be a Kellogg graduate. Watching now with my future Kellogg grad. Little baby.
Oh,
and
it's
also
a cute
100
baby.
viewers. Is the baby the 100th viewer? Did you get another account and sign in? Or probably not, but okay.
Well, if it's Danae's baby, it wouldn't surprise me if it knew how to use YouTube already.
Could have happened.
Smart baby. Oh, Banning dancing. Picked. Oh, Austin Miller almost had it. And who was that there on the attempted catch? Once again, that was number 39. That's Charles Hensley. He had the touchdown earlier.
Hey, you know what? Kudos to Banning for just hanging in there and throwing a dart. We're going to go replay because our cameraman is on point.
I can tell you right now that I am a huge fan of Mr. Banning and the way he plays this game.
There we go.
He's not the biggest quarterback either. We're going to get a timeout from the Wildcats.
He eluded some rush there and just threw a great pass. Almost picked, but it was catchable.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Mr. Tegan Banning. He is a 5'9" sophomore quarterback. We got dueling sophomore quarterbacks right now. And just the level of play we're seeing from these young men right now, the score is not indicative of how competitive and how tough this Bonners Ferry team is.
This, I'm biased. I love my Seahawks, and I love Russell Wilson. These two quarterbacks just remind me of the Mahomes, Wilson.
That archetype,
It's never dead. Like, you know what? Just give me a second. I'm going to make something exciting happen. Both of these two.
They're the Madden generation of players.
They are.
You really, truly are not down until you're down, and don't tell me that I can't make a play until that whistle has blown, because these guys will make plays.
They will. Hey, we got the Bulldog is checking in here by proxy. Angie Walker with Silver Valley Tire will donate another $100.
Oh,
I think we're up to a $1,500 for Kellogg Sports right now.
And I'm so happy to hear that. I love Angie and Kevin. Love Silver Valley Tire.
Silver Valley Tire? Always supportive of Wildcat Athletics. We'll get a hold of you too. you guys and get an ad whipped up for you guys. But just this support is amazing.
Banning drops back, has a man almost
He
sacked.
got out of it.
Slips.
He's gonna-
Oh, no.
Oh, he tried.
And who was that with the suplex there? Was that Dayton Bauer with the suplex? He's going to take a timeout there. 26.8 seconds left. And we've been so excited just talking that we were unaware of the time on the clock.
This is so fun.
Fortunately, you guys have the clock there superimposed onto your screen because we sure aren't telling you the time update.
That's why we did it, because we knew we'd drop that ball. But let's go to replay there, because Mr. Banning is not giving up on this play
No,
at all.
he got out of it.
He did.
Tried to make a play, had a man in the flat. You could see him right there.
Good pursuit,
And-
too. Good
and-
job by the Wildcats.
And again, sophomore Dayton Bauer. Maybe if we could just get the 2 sophomore classes. I mean, I love all the other kids, but let's just see what the sophomore classes can do.
I like this at camera angle, too, here. I love this contrast against the snow and the coaches with their coats on and their ear sets. And this is just really cool. This is fun.
And this might be one of the few games where I tell you it might be in your benefit to have that mask on.
Yeah,
It's a lot
yeah.
warmer on the old tip
It's like
of
a
the nose.
scarf. It's just basically a scarf at this point.
The tip of the nose.
Yep. I mean, Richard Sherman, if you watched him all those years, he wears that full
yeah.
face,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like kind of a gator and full head garb. I mean,
You watch the Packers, as soon as September's over, it's
Yeah.
frozen.
yep.
So they are always, and they've got a man in motion in
we're
the
spreading
flats.
it. We're spreading it.
Spread out. He's going to step up.
Oh, that looked like a face mask.
I think. And we're driving him back.
There's a whole pack of Wildcats right there bringing him down, but I don't know how they
I
got
think-
away with that face mask.
I think.
We're going to look at it.
I don't know that we.
Maybe it just looked. Maybe he just got him by the horse.
I think it just
by the
got him
collar.
across, and maybe the arm hit the face mask. Because I don't know that we saw any grab. I didn't see Banning's head turn.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's right here.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just caught a piece of it. But, I mean, he's right in the middle of it there.
He
These
broke
refs are doing a
free.
great
I
job.
think, the 15 yards there wouldn't have been enough to give him a first down. It's 4th and 22. 15.8. You might as well take a deep shot.
Hey, guys, I've only been checking the chat.
Uh-oh.
Carrie Spore, I will match and raise $20 for the super and donate $120 to Wildcats Live.
Oh, thank you
Carrie
guys so
Spore.
much.
Listen, she doesn't need Thad to get her name read online.
Yeah,
She
no.
can do it by herself, Thad.
She's got her money, and she's just
Carrie, thank
supporting
you.
her people.
I've had my phone in my pocket, Carrie. I apologize. You were way early on the draw there. And shout out to your nephew Logan. Have fun at homecoming. I'm reading your shout out too.
Oh, and Steph Brunner told me to tell you, it's the pancake, not the spatula.
Oh, I gotcha. I know. I was trying to. That's the first thing that came to mind. I did get the float though, so I mean,
We do
I'm
have
getting
the
there.
float, and it's not dead yet.
the
Badgers could
pancake.
just not touch the ball.
And let this go to half.
Yeah.
They're going to.
Oh, I think the refs
no.
will blow
Refs-
it dead.
Refs want one more.
I'm going to assume that we're going to see the Wildcats take a knee here and go into halftime more than happy with a 26-6 lead.
How about Thad? He says, kudos to the offensive line. Amen to that. These guys don't get any accolades. We've been talking about Ripley and Colby and Austin Miller, and we've been talking about KJ, but guess what? The guys in the trenches are getting it done.
And our offensive line, they've been much maligned. We've kind of called them out at times for not giving Ripley a lot of time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
shout out to them. If
Yeah,
there
this
was a
is
game,
like-
if there ever was a game that they needed to give him time, this was the one, and they've done a stellar job thus far. And really, I don't know how the RPI works necessarily, but coming in, the Wildcats were really kind of a long shot to make the playoff, even with a win. And I'm going to assume that if they can win big here tonight, if they can win big,
make a statement. Yeah.
it might be enough to vault them into that spot. 26-6 in the first half.
And Josh, we're at
against-
107 viewers, and we just had Uncle Phil and Aunt Karen watching number 53, Aaron Lato from Crescent City, California. How fantastic is this? And we got Wendy Vergobi, Scott, and I will throw in another $100. Nancy Larson, way to go. I'm at 150. So it is on,
$670. Are we at
gentlemen.
$670?
We need to get the calculator out because Wildcat Sports and Wildcats Live is just we're feeling it here.
Oh, Wildcats run a play here.
Uh-oh.
Colby
Uh-oh.
is going to break a few tackles.
He almost did.
And gets to the 50. So at the end of the first half, your Kellogg Wildcats 26, Bonner's Ferry 6.
Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Homecoming in the snow. Snow coming?
Snow coming.
We're celebrating. No matter what, we're celebrating. This is an awesome situation. It's a unique environment for everybody involved. We've got the band down on the field. We're gonna have the camera on them. We're gonna try to pick up as much sound as we possibly can. I don't know if we have our shotgun mic up here.
Well, we've got our camera mic. If I don't cross-link them this time, I think it's going to be good to go. We'll mute us and we'll let that camera. Maybe we'll get these side-by-sides coming over from the Kellogg Lumber Corner over here.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff right there.
But stay tuned. Watch Homecoming. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
Located at 6600 North Government Way, ACI Northwest is the premier heating, cooling, and electrical company in the area. With more than 85 years of experience, they provide their customers with total home comfort and complete peace of mind. They do this through their commitment to professionalism and a written, unconditional, 1-year, money-back satisfaction guarantee on all residential installations. Call ACI Northwest today for excellent heating, air conditioning, and electrical services. The crew at ACI want to remind people that this time of year, furnace maintenance is important to ensure the longevity of your equipment and to avoid the nuisance of expensive breakdowns on the coldest days of the year. Ask how to save 20% on your maintenance and or repairs. Go Wildcats! Booth cam.
Who is Russell Wilson? He played basketball? Why? I should have patched him in.
Representing the freshman class is Piper Rainio and Dakota Eichsenberger. Representing the sophomore class is Miss Paige Stott and Mr. Robbie Bublitz. Social distance homecoming for the win right now. Look at this. I didn't get the girl's name there. Oh, so representing the juniors is McKenna Wood and Logan Jerome. Look how handsome Logan is. And representing the senior class is Madison Burns and Blaine Goodner. Blaine looking fly tonight too. So was Madison.
Yeah,
That is the sparkliest dress I have ever seen.
it's like a Saudi Arabia princess.
The 2020 homecoming team is Robbie Booglett.
Robbie Booglets is your 2020 homecoming king.
How can you lose with that jacket
You can.
and those shoes?
He looks like he just won some very, very cool golf tournament.
He's a game show host.
Or a cool game show host.
I guess that's King Robbie to you.
King Robbie. Congratulations to Queen Piper Rainio, whose dress is not snow friendly in any way. Is that Mikey Fontaine down there in the shorts?
Still hot.
This is why I don't wear dresses.
Piper, come here! Good job, Piper! You might need to clear the field kind of soon, though.
Your camera can't do that close with the picture.
Wait, we need to hear about this. Boys, get behind us! We're all going down. I think my toes are about to come off.
Oh, this is just a terrific COVID situation. Oh, we're hot.
You got the build.
classification is as red as Rocky's check.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller, and we got Ty Cheney back on the camera.
Off shovel crew.
So if you were hating Ryan's camera work, you're in luck. You're going to get much better camera work. Just kidding, Ryan.
I think Ryan did a really good job.
Ryan did a good job. It's just always really easy to flame your younger brother.
And it is. And to be honest, he's no Tai Cheney.
No, and that's hard. We've actually we've discovered that that's not an easy metric to hit.
Ty shovels for a half, and then he's like, I think I'm going to go do a little video now. So
meanwhile, down here in the Dirty Dog corner, that's either Percy or Zeppelin.
Halftime entertainment.
Yeah, we got a little halftime entertainment, post-halftime show entertainment. We had homecoming, and now we've got...
he's just digging that Frisbee.
Yeah, he throws it to himself.
He's just excited. Hey, we got some shout-outs from halftime.
Yeah.
First of all, congrats, Robbie and Piper, king and queen.
Absolutely.
And we got Bonnie Farman, happy to give $100.
Hey!
Wow, Bonnie Farman. Thank you, Bonnie. And then we got, way to go, Gracie Miller and the KHS band from her mom, Amy, at home from the comfy confines of her nice recliner and blanket, similar to Superintendent Larson. So
she's getting a good enough signal to get the feed
know.
up there?
Yeah, I don't know. The internet is sketchy up there, and she had to clear off the dish because of the snow.
Oh, no.
But she's watching. She saw Gracie, so that's good.
She's a trooper right there.
Great job, Shad Frazier and the KHS pep band, Rhonda Deuce.
We also want to shout out Jeremy Seats, who
yes.
also pledged $100 of his own.
Holy cow.
So right now, Silver Valley Tire just being the real MVPs right now, dropping some serious cash on Wildcats live. Love the support. Love watching KJ.
And we got hashtag snow coming, Josh. It's got some traction.
Hey, I mean, I'm a words guy.
It's not going away. People are still bringing it up, and there's people saying, "Hey, let's get this trending."
Hey, I will do what I can if you can get snow coming trending. Maybe shout out Josh McDonald if you're on Twitter. It's NewsGod208.
You got a shout out from Hank Roundhurst. I'm going to let you pre-read it before I read it.
Dude, am I going Sasha or Bailey?
Okay, there we go.
Dude, I'm going Bailey. We got to put this feud to rest, and Sasha's got the Hell in the Cell experience, brother. You know it.
Okay, there we go.
What a kick! Pinned that into the end zone, and that is going to be ruled dead. Touchback. Holy smokes. What a boot that was. That was NFL grade kicking right there. Love that.
Who kicked that?
I think it was number 10, which wouldn't surprise me because like 10 and 12, they have like four guys that do like everything in regards to what they do.
Sometimes in small school football.
We understand that. We understand that concept.
Just leave it out.
Wildcats ball on the 20. Hank, man, now I'm all excited about Hell in the Cell. You got me.
Wow, Sabbath, good job getting Josh fired up. Now we're just fever pitch up here.
Now I don't know what. I'm thinking about wrestling.
Oh, man.
Maybe one of these days we're going to have to watch one together, Hank.
And now we got Kellogg football. So Kellogg's got the ball. Ripley's got things on his mind of what he wants to do. So let's see what happens.
Simon put me back on track here. Oh, little jump. Oh. Look at all the time he has.
Oh,
it's Colby.
Catch.
Colby over the middle.
He pointed that too. I cannot believe what I just saw.
Dude, he had enough time to palm the ball, hop up in the air to point where that was going. This replay is going to be a dandy.
Yeah, except I didn't get it. Hit the wrong button.
Are you fishing me right now?
Nah, I'm not fishing you.
Oh.
That was a heck of a catch.
All right.
Started out the first half a little rough, second half as well. Here we go. Come on, Ripley. Bail me out.
Bail me out. Do something
That
big.
was one of the best throwing catches I've
We've
ever
got
seen.
KJ down here with single coverage. And we got Colby out there with single coverage. I love this. Uh-oh. Don't cheat up. What are you doing? Mistake. You made a mistake. And we're going to get a flag there, I have to believe. They're going to call that. There was some solid coverage. I think there was a...
Little PI there,
PI there. There was a...
Well, we did get that on replay, so we're going to get to see that.
Yeah, the hands there. I don't think Colby was allowed to make the grab there. Colby's trying to plead his case, but I don't think he's going to get any love. Shout out to... that's Hensley again.
Yeah,
Hensley matched him step for step.
He did match him, and I don't think you have to turn to the ball in high school. I don't think. I think you can just put your hands up. I might be wrong, but
right here, I think Colby's done some damage tonight, but really the guy who has hurt him the most has been KJ. KJ hasn't gotten a lot of yards after catch, but he's had like 2 or 3 20-yard grabs. And I think he's about to have another one here. A little push. Oh, Ripley throws a man, but he was able to hold off. And right now we've got some
Extracurriculars.
yeah, Jace Garcia out there kind of pushing off with Aaron Fuller.
Well, we have not disappointed here with the start of the second half. We haven't eased into things, of course.
No, we've got
I found that out with the replay.
We've got 3rd and long here for the Wildcats. Bonner's stiffening up here, which, if you're going to make a stand to begin the half, that's about the best you could ask for if you're head coach Travis Hinthorn. Ripley just looks so confident, though. He steps up, fires. Austin Miller fell, had the man. And I think we're going to see a Wildcat punt here. They're in no real danger.
Yeah, punt, good field position, really, but just, on the precipice of a couple of huge plays there.
So, just a couple slips and slides and some missed opportunities. Maybe a missed pass interference, but...
Hey, guess what? It's still snowing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
this
still
is
coming
not
down.
letting up. It's a snow globe.
Yeah, this is a very unique environment. This is probably one of the most memorable things I've ever done since I started doing sports
That's
broadcasting.
a great punt.
And what a punt by Hoffman, and
Uh-oh.
it's muffed.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh.
Oh,
we're gonna. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that was weather inflicted, but
I
it's
do
still
too.
the right call.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
think you cannot make that call there. For the safety of the player, you have to make that call.
Yeah, and it's just so tough to stop playing,
Yeah.
and you just can't stop in the snow.
It's tough to say. When you're driving and
Let's
you go
get
to
another
stop.
look at that. We got it. It looks like a live ball, and if you think that's a fumble, you're just going for the ball. If that wasn't a cheap shot or anything like that, it's the correct call. Referees did a good job, but just good hard play there by the Wildcats.
And 15 yards worth of
Nice shot of the snow there by Ty. Look at that.
15 yards
Holy cow.
worth of penalty yards there for the Badgers.
Yeah, that's a field position changer.
So that kind of negates the rather stellar punt from Mr. Hoffman. That was a heck of a boot there, and it gave his teammates were able to get to the ball just maybe a half a second too late, despite having to clog through the snow there.
Scoreboard still flickering, but we're just going to tough through it.
Banning, hands off.
It's got
Good
room.
block there. There was a great block there on Bauer. He's going to pick up about 6 on the carry.
I'll tell you what, that was good initial surge by the Bonner's Ferry offensive line, but still great job by the Kellogg defensive line to wrap that up. That could have gone for more.
You almost got to hit the cliche bull getting your feet and kind of stomping your feet and slide them to get your traction. But if you do that and you can get at least enough of a launch pad to make that initial burst,
advantage.
You're going to fall for at least 3 yards.
Yeah, and I really don't think either team has really kind of figured that out and banked on it yet. They're kind of going for the big play.
High snap, little slant play, and a missed tackle there by Miller. Going to be enough for a first down, I believe.
One thing I've noticed about the Wildcats all night tonight, is it going to be short or is it first? They're going
They're going to call the first.
I have noticed that the Wildcats are flying to the ball really well tonight, even in the snow. Traction, I'm sure it's not great, but they're coached up. They're not overplaying. Yeah. They're not over, committing and getting themselves out of the play. They're doing a great job of pursuing the ball.
Wildcats in a really good spot here where, we don't want to see any sloppy play, but they've put themselves in a position where they can afford a sloppy play or two defensively.
I'd like to see maybe, I still can't believe we haven't seen more turnovers with the snow. We really haven't.
We had the tip interception.
Yeah, that's
it. And you're absolutely right. Oh, inside handoff here. That's Varlman. Sheds a tackle. Austin Miller not going to let this one slide through his fingers. Otto Sharp there.
Initial penetration by Otto. I was just going to say he's a disruptor tonight.
I tell you what, I would not want to get, and this is totally off topic, but I would not want to get snow in my pants.
No?
That seems like a situation that you would not want to have happen.
Josh, if you're playing a football game, though, basketball's inside, but if you're playing football and you're hot and you're just overheated, it might be refreshing.
That's true. Or it might, snap you back into alertness, too.
It might not be.
It might snap you out of it.
We'll have to ask the players afterwards, what What were your memories there? Because this is just we're in uncharted territories here.
Absolutely. We got any shout-outs on deck right now?
We're going here with the chats. Claudia Pooler, go Cats, of course, not to disappoint. So,
Yes, Mary.
wife of Shannon, who was mentioned. Oh, almost picked, wasn't it? Was that almost picked?
Austin Miller had that one bounce right off his hands. He overcommitted to playing the coverage there, and just tried to turn around and catch it behind him. I think we have a false start or holding on the play
And we're gonna, Josh, we'll get a look at it here as the refs sort this out. Maybe we'll get to see. I do see the hold. It looks like on the left side of the line.
Waiting for the call. Who do we have there as the white hat?
No procedure.
Who's our white hat down there? Can we zoom in and check that out?
I don't know who that is. We know it's not Rich Paulson.
No.
He gave us 35 awesome years.
At one point, I thought that was Dr. Rannells.
Not Dr.
But
Reynolds.
it's not Dr. Rannells.
And we did see the replay on that, and it looks like was there no penalty?
No, I think the Wildcats declined it.
Okay.
3rd and 12. Sends a man in motion. Banning
We
snap.
got a guy
Fires
on
into
the
the
flat
flat. Oh! And was that Ramsey Rainio?
He had a beat on him, didn't he?
Yeah, Ramsey Rainio just couldn't make the grab, but good play on the ball by the freshman.
Yeah, still open field, still
And
made the stop.
I like that his teammates all went over to him and made sure to pep him up. They're all doing it. Keeping their guys just, hyped up. I love the leadership that we see here.
We talked about that last night, and even if it was the other team, Josh, we talked about Brooke Jessen and just having that command of your team.
And we only have 6 seniors on this team. Much of this team is coming back.
Yep.
And I think the reunion tour might even be better than the initial.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but because this is just fun as all get out.
Kind of a wonky snap there. Decent punt.
No rollout on that.
Punts down to the 31-yard line. So Kellogg going to have about 70 yards worth of field to chew up to find the end zone again. But,
anyway, Josh, Claudia, married to Shannon, who was aforementioned by Steve Shepard, is the last time he saw a snow globe like this at Teeters. So we're drawing the circles here.
About, 3 years ago, the Wildcats played a playoff game in some similar conditions against Gooding.
Gooding, yes.
Not quite the snow on the field level because Gooding actually got there in time to get the field cleared off.
Yeah.
But the conditions were about the same. Wildcats end up losing that game on a
just barely.
By about 6 inches on a
6 inches.
2-point conversion attempt.
Yep.
Ripley Luna dancing in the pocket is going to get brought down. Loss of a yard on the play. And I don't know that he was actually so much tackled as he got tripped up by a guy in one of the snow trenches here. One of the few patches of green grass. Tried to run through it and just got tripped up. So now it's going to be second. I think they're not going to give him any forward progress, but they're also not taking anything away from him.
I'm going to say that's good job there on the D line by Bonners. They know that Ripley's slippery and he can get out away from you. They did a good job of spying him there and staying home.
Snap. Good block there. Steps up, fires over the middle, and stuffed.
Yeah, sidearmed it and just got knocked down. Bonners is playing some good defense right now.
Yeah, Bonners is a little bit more awake, and I have to imagine they got here probably about 30 minutes before the game kicked off after a delayed start. They got off the bus dressed to play, came out, did a little victory lap around the field, ran through some almost like defensive slide drills that you would see at a basketball practice, and then it was game time.
Yeah, not much time to. I mean, that's a tough trip. You kind of just take a nap on the way down anyway. So
and
we kind of wake up.
We talk about that at length in other sports that teams. When Bonners comes to Kellogg and Kellogg goes to Bonners, the advantage home team based on the travel. Ripley Luna throwing off center. Oh, throwing off his feet. I think
there's a lot of contact there in the secondary with receivers and defenders there, and it's snowy and everybody's kind of getting tangled up. But that looked like he got there a little early to me, and the throw was catchable. So
I think Jace Garcia has a legitimate argument here. Colby Luna, who could have made the grab as well, wasn't. I think he thought Jace had it, and then a lot of contact there. We're going to see another Brody Hoffman punt here. 4th and 10 from the 30-yard line, and hopefully they can pin the Badgers deep like they did last time. Let's just hope there's no extra flags on the play. Almost blocked there.
The kick has been
high
good.
Punt. Good catch there, and tripped up just shy of the 50-yard line by Mr. Garcia. Jace Garcia taking out a little bit of his frustration there on the special teams play.
We got Ken Lagerquist, of course. I'm not going to mention he's one of my better friends, but he says he swears he hears John Madden and Pat Summerall. So, I mean, Ken, that's we'll accept that.
I'm genuinely curious as to who is who.
Yeah,
I think I bear more of a resemblance to Madden.
But, hey, I mean, neither one's each one's a compliment, Josh.
I'm about to say, I think they're both at Canton. So
they're both legendary. So Ken, we appreciate it, and we're going to give you $100 for saying nice things.
Just
about
for saying nice things, yeah.
Just kidding.
Keep flattering us.
Josh, how much are we up to here in donations?
I believe we're right around the $900
we're about
realm.
We're just shy of $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Snow Globe 2020, snow coming. Hashtag snow coming. We're not letting any of this get us down. We're having a good time. Kids are down playing hard. Coaches are doing their thing. Homecoming.
I'm sure people are partying it up at the Dirty Dog
Dirty
right
Dogs. They're probably warm.
I feel like they're loving it right now. And we've got a flag on this play. Still waiting to see what the call was.
They're going the other way, though, right? So
they're going the other way
Boners.
significantly.
We don't know what it is yet.
Took them back about 15 themselves. I didn't see anything on the play that would have denoted any sort of unnecessary roughness, so I'm going to assume unsportsmanlike contact. And I don't know if Ty can turn and get a shot, but it is swirling.
Yeah, Ty, get a shot of the globe.
Look to the lights to the right, Ty. If you pan to the right there, you guys might be able to see what.
Somebody shook it again.
Yeah. And we're back here in play, batting on the handoff up to Varlman, and he's going to pick up about 3 on the carry.
And you're at the point now, Josh, if you're Bonners, well, it's twofold. I mean, if you're Kellogg, obviously you don't give up the big play. You play your guys off the line a little bit. You got your safeties deep. But if you're Bonners, I don't know if you have time to play your ground and pound. I mean, the clock is not your friend at this point.
Yeah, no, it's you're going to have to start airing it out a little bit more confidently.
Still over a quarter, but, yeah, I mean, if Kellogg stays home, it's going to be a tough haul.
The weather is not cooperating.
And neither is our scoreboard. I think that's a wireless issue. It's just a signal thing.
Yeah. Badgers send a man in motion.
Nice little fake dive. There's
the pass, like we said.
There it is. There's the big play.
And that was uncatchable. I think a lot of contact there, but I think the ball was deemed uncatchable. Colby Luna going stride for stride with Hensley there.
There's a fake dive there. If you don't bite on that, you're in good shape. And Kellogg did stay home.
And the battle between Colby Luna and Charles Hensley has been a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, it has. There's been a lot of back and forth.
We got to watch these two squads. I mean, they duked it out up in Bonners Ferry. It was a slugfest.
Yeah, it was.
And Kellogg, I think, having the benefit of a full warm-up and being really kind of ready for the conditions that they were in, might have played to the advantage in the first half. But this third quarter has been played dead even between these two teams. Ooh, Banning almost got him on the hard count. Pitches outside to Varlman. Varlman's going to take it up, and oh my goodness, that was a mid-air collision between him and Colby Luna.
Colby Luna shed his blocker there and kept his eyes upfield and really made a nice tackle.
I'm not sure if KJ Walker is adjusting something with his shoe, but it took him a minute to fix something at the end of the last play, and there he is again adjusting it. Hopefully, no ankle or nothing weird going on there.
Hey, Josh, we got Ken's glad he could boost our egos, and I'm glad too. But Linda Yergler, Larry, and I want to kick in $100. So I think we're at the $1,000 mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Fantastic! Thank you guys.
Coming.
Snow Coming 2020, supported by the community. We love what we do. We love being able to bring any sports to you, whether it be football, volleyball, basketball. Hopefully we figure out how to do wrestling and golf.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it.
We're loving it, and
Thank
we're loving
you, Linda
the support.
and Larry.
Yes.
Thank you, KJ. I know appreciates you guys watching every move he makes, but we know you guys are Wildcats through and through, and are just here for all of it.
Yeah,
so thank you,
Larry. Probably the longest tenured bus driver we have right now.
Yep.
Their kids went to school at Kellogg High School. Hank was an incredibly talented cross-country runner.
And I believe a state champion pole vaulter, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is such an obscure sport. And if you're good at that,
I think Hank just kind of learned it and went, I think I could do this. And they went, well, why don't you try it? And he went, okay. And he was good at it. And he went to state and he said, keep moving that bar up. Let me just keep going
Let's
until I
just see
miss.
Let's see how far.
Oh,
I can
hey,
go
you're
here.
a state champion, Hank. Oh, nice job.
And we're going to get a false start here, but I believe on the Wildcats. I think Colby might have taken off just a fraction too early. He saw the hand clap and went because the trajectory that the Wildcats normally work with, as soon as that hand claps, the ball moves. But there's a little bit of a lag with the snow involved. And if you're not snapping from one of those green lines, you're snapping with a little bit of extra.
Yeah,
just extra is really
it's not
what it
clean.
is.
You know, you're kind of playing from the rough. You know, Danny got on me for my Phil Mickelson wedge story there.
Is he not a Phil Mickelson
He said
guy?
No, he just said you do it. He's just keeping me honest. But hey, if you don't have a clean lie when you're snapping that, it's going to be tough. So I'm going golf again.
Oh, Ripley on the keeper, going to get brought down, and we're going to get I think a flag there.
Yeah, is that going to be maybe
I
a
think
hold?
I saw
or
either
is
a
that face
hold
mask?
or a late hit. Holding.
Yeah, holding.
Ooh, and this one's deep. If that's happening at the end of that play, that's 10 yards from a long ways.
Wildcats going the wrong direction. And in a game like this is what we've seen this, Josh, early in the season. Grangeville, we've seen Kellogg athletically and talent-wise be able to hang with the team, but when you do this, it makes it really tough.
And I think this is a half the distance to the goal situation here.
Kudos to the 50-yard line. These guys are putting in some work right here.
And
it looks good.
First and a mile for the Wildcats right now.
Well, this is where you just don't do anything, don't do anything dumb. Hold on to the ball. Maybe you break one.
First and 27.
First
here.
and Kellogg Lumber here.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Let's see what we got. We got Ripley. Oh, he's taking a look. I don't know.
Oh,
they can't call grounding. He got it out there far enough.
Got it out there far enough.
I don't know how, but he did.
And with a receiver in the territory, he was targeting Luke Froelich there. Froelich not able to break back to the ball. I would like to see a little Dayton Bauer here. We haven't seen him in a hot minute.
We haven't, and also that stops the clock, and I that's Kellogg's best weapon.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, you run the ball 2 or 3 times and punt it at least to the 40 maybe, and make Bonners move the ball, then you're at least to the fourth quarter.
If you can get a decent block here.
Yeah, it's Kellogg's kind of moving backwards. They need some
And
momentum.
there's a good run. Bauer gets to the outside and gets pounded outside there. He got all the way back to the 20-yard line,
That's a pretty big chunk there.
I mean, I think he got about half of the yardage he needed.
We're going to see how he breaks that. It's an inside handoff. He bounces to the outside and just merely outruns the Bonners Ferry defense. There was a couple, pretty good blocks there, but that's all Bauer right there. He just kind of bounced it. That's good
Could you
vision.
imagine how frustrating it would be to pick up a 12-yard gain on second down and still face a 3rd and 15?
Well, you got to start somewhere, and they did, and the clock's running, and let's see if they can get another one of those, and then all of a sudden it's 4th and 3 maybe,
Yeah.
and then they got to at least think about it.
Oh, and he got him.
Threw him off.
So let's turn that into a 3rd and 7, and suddenly this is deliciously more favorable for the Wildcats.
And just like that, it's doable. Let's see what we got here. It's a hard count by Luna.
Oh,
great. Let's go here. Let's go this direction. Offensive line for the Wildcats. There you go, right there. You just changed the field position.
Yeah.
And that's all offensive line. That's tough to do. It's tough to sit in there.
That is, that is one of those situations. We see guys at every level struggle with that concept. So now, if I'm the Wildcats, maybe you're taking a little bit more of a shot here.
Rick Luna, by the way, who has already basically gotten us started, would like to donate $100 to KHS Athletics.
Oh, Rick, thank you so much for your continued support and really being the founder of Wildcats Live on the run. Oh, and we are going to...
That should be a flag.
We're not going to get the flag there. Froelich breaks back on the ball, would have made the catch, but there's Charles Hensley, who, this kid is a terrific defensive back here. But I have to imagine that there was enough contact there that it should have been an easy flag to throw.
Let's take a look at it. Ty's usually on this stuff, and if we get a look at that, we get the replay. He's already kind of on the ground with somebody around his ankles before the pass even gets there. So
Hensley's making the tackle as he's breaking to the ball.
Hey, guess what? It's still snowing. It hasn't even sputtered.
No,
once.
In fact, at one point earlier when we panned over, the flakes had gotten bigger.
And sideways.
Yeah.
So it's fun to watch. I'm sure it's fun to play. too. But
not a
boy.
great snap. Brody's still going to get the kickoff. Bounces at the 50.
Look at the roll he got. You cannot ask for a better punt.
It hit the line. The one spot that you don't want it to hit if you're the Badgers. It bounced and took a 10-yard tumble in favor of the Wildcats. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Badgers from the 40.
And listen, you shifted field position, and that's all you needed to do if you're Kellogg. Of course, you want to score more points, but you got out of a hole. And you got a couple positive plays. You drew them off sides, and then a great punt by Hoffman. And now you're back in business. Your defense can eat. And we got what do we have here? Is that 30-yard line?
I don't know.
And 40.
Yeah.
With these guys are just the MVPs right here. Ty did it for a half. He's taking a break and now doing some video work. But that's hard work, isn't it, Ty?
This is about as special a situation as I think we've ever been in. Banning drops back, fires it well over the head of his receiver in the flat. And I think that was for the best for Mr. Eli Richards, because if he had made that grab, he had somebody bearing down on him. And we've got some different players, some different Wildcats out there getting some reps right now.
Josh, we got some fans pumping for us here. We got 105 watching of 178 subscriptions. That's an incredible ratio.
That's fantastic.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Absolutely, like and subscribe. And only 13 likes so far with this commentary. Come on, guys. Come on, man.
Are there any dislikes? Are we getting any dislikes?
I will have to go to the channel and check that.
Because if we're getting any dislikes, you're dead to me.
If we have any dislikes, we're just going to have to have words.
We're just going to have to ignore them.
We thank everybody for just being so supportive. This is a great matchup.
Banning in a bad way right now. And right now, he's going to slip.
He almost squirted loose there, and I'm still can't believe he held onto the ball.
And who was that? Brody Hoffman trying to rip the ball. It was either Brody Hoffman or Roman Bizarro trying to rip that ball from Banning's hands. And Banning, credit this kid. This kid is holding on to the ball.
This kid is super tough. I'm a fan.
His only turnover came off a tipped pass. Not even a mistake of his own, just a tipped pass.
And Josh, remember, he went off the sidelines early in the first quarter and had either a cramp or, he looked like he was struggling to just run. And he's just kept in this game, and he's not going to let this thing go without a fight.
Badger jogging off the field out of the gate and probably heading to the locker room trying to figure out what's up there.
I don't know what's going on there. It's snowpocalypse, snow coming. We got it all here, you guys.
Banning sends a man in motion,
no
drops back to
scoreboard.
throw, throws high. And
that's a huge pitch and catch right there. Number 10, play. Josh. Who is that? That's a great
That was Eli Richards on the catch there. Great throw from Banning. Great catch by Richards. Frolic fell. He was trying to make a play and fell, and fortunately KJ was there to make sure that that play didn't go for score.
Banning had a great pocket, too. Nice job, Bonner's Ferry offensive line. That was just how you drew it up right there.
2.5 left here in the third quarter. Snow coming 2020. It's been a heck of a night here in Kellogg, Idaho. It is cold.
It's cold, but I feel pretty good. Ty, are you okay? Are you cold?
I mean, he's by that window.
He is. We got the
Banning throwing again.
Almost
Frolic is itching. He is making plays right now, and he stayed step for step that time with Richards, and then slipped inside and almost made the grab, but just probably couldn't get his footing.
Josh Frolic is reminding me of Bonner's Ferry's libero Tuesday night, Moss, who was everywhere.
We getting the purple blur here?
Yeah, we're going cross sports here, because that match between Kellogg and Bonner's was pretty awesome.
I'm going to safely say that Lexi Moss was one of the more entertaining volleyball players I've ever watched. Got after it the other night during that district match.
I think we termed her the pink blur, right?
Well,
and she also went full matrix, which was, she's all over.
She didn't back down from the fact that it almost seemed like Haley Cheney was picking on her a little bit, just throwing some heat at her, and she just kept coming back for more.
Yep.
What more can you ask for? But Luke Frolic right now playing all over the field for the Wildcats. Pump fake, Banning. Slips another tackle.
Slippery.
Has so much room to work. Frolic in pursuit there, and he's going to make the tackle.
Pretty good open field tackle. Pretty good job by Banning to evade that Wildcat. I think it was the two ends were crashing down on him, and he had nowhere to go, and he escaped. It was the two ends. It might have been a linebacker coming from the second level. Banning does a good job to escape. We might start having to call him Houdini.
That was a decent pickup there, but it's second and about 8.
Oh, we got a new subscriber, and I'm a little disappointed here. Ken Lagerquist, you have just now subscribed to Wildcats Live.
Oh, no.
Come on now.
Oh, dear.
We're going to let you off the hook because you compared us to Madden and, I was going to say Al Michaels, but Summerall.
Summerall.
So we're going to let you off the hook there, but welcome, Ken. Thank you for subscribing. Now hit the like button.
Handoff. Oh! Fumble! Ball is out, and we have it!
And is that Froelich?
That was Austin Miller on the grab. Austin Miller has the ball. Oh,
see what we
no. They
here.
were able to wrestle it out.
Well, let's go to replay because...
Who did we have there from the Badgers? That's Dylan Mai. Just got in there and got a hold of it.
There the ball's on the ground, and...
I thought Miller had it, but it must have popped out there.
That's good stuff. That's a scrum. That's a good old-fashioned scrum there.
You're starting to see some of these spots where there's a lot more play going on. We're seeing a little bit more green peeking through the snow here.
Hey, how about the job of the Kellogg maintenance department? This field looks... Oh, wait a minute. It's snow-covered, but we still know it looks great underneath, Mike Lawley.
Great work from the shovel crew.
And the shovel crew.
Who is making sure we know where the lines are.
Heck yes.
Man in motion here for the Badgers. Outside handoff, toss there. That's Blake Rice.
Gosh, the Wildcats are swarming to the ball. I mean, Bonners is just giving it everything they've got. But, Banning's trying to make it happen. But, I mean, the Wildcats, the purple swarm is in full effect tonight.
And I'll tell you right now, I do appreciate more teams operating out of the shotgun. But when you're doing a toss out of the shotgun to a man in motion behind you, as the clock runs out here, the Wildcats...
You got to be happy there if you're the Wildcats, right? I mean, you just played a quarter to a draw, and you're up 20... Is that 26 or 28? 26.
Yeah, they're up 20 right now.
They're going to come
Bonners.
over and... This is like air conditioning, Josh. I mean, when I'm running... If I start out my run and I'm cold, I know it's going to be a good run because it's the air conditioning kicks in later. These guys, nobody's cold down there. None of those players are cold.
No, they're in a good place right now and in good headspace because they're up 20 heading into the fourth quarter.
It's got to feel good.
With a shot at the state playoffs on the line. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
A fervent Kellogg Wildcat supporter based in the heart of the historic Silver Valley and North Idaho, NASCO Industrial Services and Supply delivers world-class materials and service to the world's top mining and industrial operations. NASCO Industrial Services and Supply is a full-service agency including logistics, procurement support, and construction, built to serve the industries that make modern life possible. Day in, day out, they propel many of the world's largest industrial and mining companies to meet their production and financial milestones. Wildcats Live and Wildcat Activities thank NASCO Industrial Services and Supply for their support. Visit them online at nissglobal.com or call 208-783-0361. Go Wildcats!
Here, fourth down for the Badgers. Big fourth down here. Tossed it. Has his man. Great coverage there by Roman Bizarro. And a turnover on downs. Wildcats going to have really good field position here. And
we're going to go to replay on that because we can.
That was fantastic coverage there.
Like seeing good defense and heads-up play right there. That is great defense. Turned around, found the ball. Nice job, Mr. Bizarro.
My goodness. And this environment is just... This is just crazy.
Hey, we got Carmen Johnson. Her brother's next door running, doing the PA. Nice job, Josh and Simon. Wow, most entertaining TV I've seen in a while. We'll take it.
Well, they must not watch many debates.
Well, maybe they don't, but this is entertaining to them, so we're going to claim that.
Hey, thank you so much for your support. I played high school basketball with Carmen's nephew, Alex.
That's right. I'll bet you it's not snowing in Lewiston.
I bet you it's not. Does it snow in Lewiston?
Very rarely.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Inside handoff goes for about 2 before trying to see who the running back was there on that play.
Hey, guess what? It's still snowing.
Jace Garcia.
Let's get a shot of this. I mean,
Jace is wiping snow out of his helmet. It is just not... And in the trenches there, between the hashes, or where we assume the hashes are, that has been turned into kind of a pulpy mess here between the 30-yard lines. And when you step on it, it's that the crunchy snow that comes apart in chunks.
Yeah.
And if you're hitting it with your face mask,
Probably not fun.
dirty, muddy, slushy, icy
Yeah,
snow. It is
yeah.
just not conducive to what you want to be doing with your Friday night. But I don't know that any of these boys would have it any other way. They're playing Snow Coming 2020, Ripley Luna under center, inside handoff, and that's some serious yardage from the Wildcats there. Picking up the first down, I think. Pretty close.
And that's just as good as a big pass play or an exciting play to the outside, because guess what's getting done in the interior?
Oh,
Your
just,
offensive line are eating right now.
Yeah.
And that's impressive right there. We got a man on a man, and we got a hole big enough to drive a Mack truck through, and then you keep your legs moving, and guess
or at
what?
least a Dayton Bauer.
A Dayton Bauer, and we got a first down.
I think it's actually a little third and
Little
short.
short.
Little short.
Just
The spot,
slightly.
marking the spot of the ball, I can't imagine. Oh, fumble, but Ripley gets it and busts through. Oh, no, are we going to get rushing touchdown number 4? Ripley's to the 10, and he's going to get brought down at the 5, and it's a horse collar tackle, so he's going to get even more yards there. That was just a fall through, trying to pick up the first, and it turned into a 33-yard run for Ripley Luna. My goodness. What a big carry there for the sophomore, who already has 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
He turned a broken play into a big play, and he does that a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Ripley share the love a little bit here. So far, the end zone has been dominated. It's been all Luna in the end zone for the Wildcats.
100% Luna.
100% Luna. Not complaining.
No.
Not complaining. You can give me all the Luna that I can handle.
It'd be okay to spread it around a little bit, but, I mean, we're good with these touchdowns.
But right now,
the Luna connection.
the scoring has basically been a Luna eclipse.
Oh, I see what you did there.
You like that? You like that? I
Total
went there.
Luna eclipse.
And they're still going under center, though. I do like the change of pace here for the Wildcats, lining up under center. And see what happens. Oh, fumble! Ripley gets it. I think he had it, but there's referee almost goes down. Badgers are going to get it. Turnover on downs. Oh, what a shame. Such a clean game from the sophomore.
And they're knocking on the door after a broken play. And what? Well, hey, Bonners, guess what? There's your break right there.
You know, maybe I was a little facetious when I said I liked them lining up under center. That is not the offense they're accustomed to playing unless they're falling forward. And you could see the ball pop out as Ripley turns to what I'm assuming was a pitch or maybe a handoff of some sort. The ball just popped out there. I don't actually know that he ever really had a true grip on it.
Maybe not. And now the Badgers have got a ways to go here, and the clock is not on their side.
Banning has the entire field to work with. Fortunately, we've seen this kid do some pretty special things. He's in the end zone. And this is not good if you're the Badgers. I think Banning might have lost a yard. He still made it. He made sure it wasn't a safety. Wildcats did not do Banning any favors there.
That snap almost went over his head. He did well to get it.
That turnover by the Wildcats was not a kind gesture.
No, it wasn't.
By the Wildcats. As much as that turnover probably stung for them, you can almost sit back and wonder if they're chuckling a little bit because they're like, yeah, look where we put you. Good work, kid. We've been getting through the line all night.
You've seen interceptions that are just kind of thrown up there. They call it an arm punt. I mean, this is as good as pinning them back and making them go 95 yards or whatever it is, and they've only got 9 minutes.
Receiver there from Bonners was getting a little ahead of himself. Banning pinned deep, but he's got the runway to work with.
And he's moving his guys around here. Now, you can't move 2 at once, so be careful here, Bonners.
And
we're about to get
I don't know if he was. Fires deep into the ground, and he was maybe half a second away from getting a delay of game call. So I'm assuming, I don't think that play was as crisp or as clean as Banning had wanted.
Yeah, and he sort of played around with it a little bit too, to where he was moving enough guys around, smart enough to not, snap it before those 2 got set. Because once 2 guys are in motion, you've got a second where you've got to be set. And that was smart of him, but man, that just wasn't anything close to what they wanted. We
got Buck Coe in the house now. We're going to possibly have our third potential cameraman of the night.
I'm going to finish this play here. at least to
Banning
my
on
best of my
3rd and
ability.
13 from his own end zone. Takes the snap, drops back, has to throw, hits his man, and he gets popped, but not after getting roughly 7 or 8 yards on the catch.
I mean,
Threw from his end zone, so
Yeah.
about 13 on the catch.
the throw and catch was pretty impressive, but
Not
it's
nearly
not what you need.
Not enough for the first. And on 4th down, with 8 minutes left, I don't know that you have a choice on going for it, but I think if you're Coach Hinthorn, you're choking on that choice going, if we don't make this play,
Yeah.
we're giving them the ball back. If we do give them this play, this is kind of the play for the game right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's all or nothing here. I mean, well, at first down or it's basically the end of the game unless some really crazy things happen.
I love the line discipline from the Wildcats. Didn't bite on the hard count. Colby Luna breaks the play up and a turnover on downs. Everything about that was good. Shout out the Wildcat defense. Didn't bite on the hard count. Followed the guy in motion. Colby Luna came across to pop the ball out from behind.
Yeah, perfectly timed.
Waited until the absolute right moment. Didn't draw the flag. And now the Wildcats are going to get 1st and 10 from the 11. So they're going to actually have the ability to turn this into longer than a 4-play drive if they need to. I would like to see it in maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, the Wildcats have. You don't want to get too conservative here because these football games change on a dime. I mean, you just can't let up. But I'd like to see. Now is when if you have a counter punch, now's when you do it because they're going, okay, we can't let Luna do this. We can't let him sprint out. And now is maybe when you hit him with a quick, like a fullback dive or you do something quick up the middle and you get it.
Back under center again. Ripley's going to
He's
roll
gonna
out.
roll him.
Almost slides. Has a man in the end zone.
Uh-oh.
Throws an interception.
Got a little greedy there.
And Dayton Bauer is fortunately going to make a tackle. And not much better field position than they just had. Back-to-back turnovers on possessions for Ripley Luna, who I think immediately wanted his brother, but didn't have a good enough look. Almost went down. And this is where we come back to...
Yeah, he threw that into some traffic, Josh. I mean, I know he saw somebody there. It was his brother, but there was a lot of bodies in there.
Never hath the child seen a window he wouldn't try to throw through.
But guess what? When you're confident and you're having a game like tonight, and it's a snow globe game, and you go for it. And
You're up 20 right now.
Yep.
You're up 20. You can take a shot. You can make some mistakes. I know for his own QBR.
How about the Bonners defense, though? Hey.
Yeah,
they
Bonners
didn't give
defense
up.
giving themselves opportunities
Nice job.
here.
Nice job, fellas.
Now you need to see if Banning can make some plays.
He's right on his goal line again.
Oh,
So he's
Banning is not at quarterback
he's
right
in
now.
motion.
Banning's in motion. Eli going to throw an interception.
we're going the
Austin
other way.
Miller going to catch it and get to the 10. We're playing ping pong with the ball right now.
It's starting to kind of resemble a snow globe game here. I mean, a little bit of weird things happening.
I want to say Eli Rogers, but that was Eli Richards on the throw there. And he throws the interception, actually sent his quarterback in motion.
Kellogg had 3 guys in coverage in that lane right there. I mean, there was nowhere to go with that ball. That was just kind of, he just got rid of it.
And say what you will for the second half being played to a dead draw. This has been some entertaining football.
Heck yeah, it
through
is.
and through. The Snow Globe living up to its namesake. This is about as crazy a situation as I've ever seen. I also want to shout out my buddy John Mathenia watching from Coeur d'Alene.
Awesome.
Big fan. I think he's just a big fan of me. I don't know how much. He's a Lake City graduate. I think he's just watching for the entertainment value. Inside handoff, Dayton Bauer. He's going to chew up about 3 yards there.
The positive is there that the clock is your friend and it's running right now. I know Ripley wants another touchdown pass or scamper, but be patient, young fella. Be patient.
Yeah. He threw for 1. He's ran for 3.
It's not a bad night's work, Josh.
No. And that's not because he's not running for him because he's not throwing.
Right.
He's hit guys. He's hit KJ Walker 2 or 3 times for big gains. He's hit his brother. He's had good help from Jace Garcia. Good help from Dayton Bauer. I think he can rest on these guys a little bit. If anyone could use a touchdown right now, though, I could say hit Luke Froelich. He's put in the work.
Yes, he has.
Austin Miller could probably use one right now, too.
Somebody needs to sniff that in. Somebody needs to get in that end zone. They deserve it.
Handoff. Jace Garcia here. And he's going to get brought down, I think, for a gain of nothing. I think he took some contact, tried to bounce out, didn't get anything. So they're going to spread out now. Wildcats working the clock, though.
Yeah, they are working the clock. And, I texted Ripley and Colby's dad when the snow was just completely coming down, and I said, this is going to be fun. And I said, do you think it we like to air it out. We like to throw the ball downfield. We like the vertical game. Do you think this kind of, he said, yeah, I kind of was thinking the same thing. But guess what? These guys can play in the snow, and I bet you if it was raining too, it'd probably be a little tougher because it's wet. But they haven't skipped a beat. It's been fireworks all night.
They're gamers.
They are gamers.
It's what we've come to love about this team in all the sports they play. Not even an ounce of quit. Floats it up over the top. Lot of contact. KJ Walker, and look at what is happening over there?
What? Are they building it?
What is going on over
we have a celebration over there, and I don't exactly know.
I don't know that was really a celebration, or maybe it was. It's a fan with a shovel.
I was going to say he's brandishing something, and I thought maybe it was the chain gang, but they're over here, right?
Yeah,
because of
whatever just happened.
You know what? We got a replay of this great throw and catch, so why don't we do that?
KJ making the grab, toe tapping his way on the back line there.
Walker, in case you were wondering, KJ Walker.
Oh,
right?
yeah, sorry. KJ Walker.
We know who that is.
It's KJ.
It's KJ.
It's KJ. Love the kid. Absolute. Gives you everything you got. Every play.
And we got a 2-point conversion happening from the friendly confines of the MJROTC green here.
The landing strip.
Uh-oh.
Did he hold on to that ball?
He kind of did, yeah.
I don't care that he took the sack. What I'm really happy about, some help via the jersey. I don't know that he's happy about the way that play ended. I'm pretty happy that he held on to the ball. Wildcats leading 32-6, breaking the 0-0 second half tie.
We're going back to the replay here, and he had the running back in the flat, but came back to help with the blitzer there. And
he knows
KJ
how to put the ball over the top of guys.
KJ ran such a great route. Well, let's watch it again. I mean, why not?
I mean, they're lining up for a kickoff. We can watch it a few times.
Let's go to that again. Let's watch that route KJ ran. He kind of goes for the post and then just looks over his shoulder. It's kind of a fade route, but he had plenty of room, and that ball was perfectly placed.
When you think of guys who are possession receivers, guys who you maybe aren't necessarily expecting the big yards after catch, you think of the Wes Welkers and Julian Edelmans of the world. Yeah. Guys who can make those grabs and turn around, and if they have to make a play, they can, but they know exactly where to go to make sure that they're not coming up short. They know exactly where to put their feet to make sure that they're where they need to be. KJ could have just as easily stepped out of bounds and not made that catch, but he did. And,
Josh, I mean, you got a guy that can sling it. That's wonderful, but you got to have guys that can catch it, and Kellogg's got it both this year.
I think when you say sling it, man, that was a float. We're talking float. We talked about float last night.
That's right.
He floated that one up over the top of the defender and put it right at the back of the end zone at the last possible place KJ could get it, and spectacular throw, spectacular catch.
And let's see what Bonners can do here. They've been known to run a touchdown back once.
Yeah, and they've got the blocking. And Otto Sharp going to make sure that doesn't happen. I also like that they kept Colby Luna almost in the backfield as a spy.
Yeah.
If you notice that, he didn't make the initial charge. He hung out at the back, running kind of the 40-yard line, almost like that was his traction. And he was going to make sure that a play did not get past him.
Yep.
I love the strategy from Coach Davidian. I talked to him earlier in the week. He was very open and honest. Hey, we gave up another special teams touchdown last week against Priest River. They gave up one in their first game against Bonners Ferry. Mm-hmm. Special teams is a place where you can lose football games.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
And a lot of times it's overlooked, especially at the high school level. You tend to see coaches try to hide guys who maybe don't get as many plays, things like that. But you can lose games in special teams, and it's nice to see the adjustment has been made to make sure that doesn't happen here tonight.
Yep, and it helps to have players that that know what to do as well.
High snap. Oh, and they're going to call it incomplete, which I think is possibly doing Bonners Ferry a bit of a favor.
Stopping the clock.
I thought that could have been possibly ruled a fumble. Fortunately, we don't have the luxury of high school replay. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 47 for the Badgers. Decent return there. You know, that kick went down to the 20, so a 27-yard return there. Waiting to see what Coach Hinthorn has dialed up. Yeah, I was a little surprised during that celebration. I wish we had gotten a replay of that. I thought that was a coach losing his mind.
I didn't know what that was.
But maybe he was just hyped about the toe tap at the back of the end zone.
Hey, you know what? He could have shoveled that back line. You don't know. He could have just been, we got a flag.
His line
Josh, if you had just freshly shoveled that back corner and KJ Wright just toe tapped a beautiful pass from Ripley Luna, you'd be pretty pumped too.
Or maybe he was upset that he had just shoveled the line and KJ just kicked snow into his freshly shoveled.
Maybe he was upset. Okay, so we could go either way with that. We could go both ways with that.
Oh, well, if you're just joining us, there's about 5.5 left here at Snow Coming 2020. Tetersfield, your Kellogg Wildcats on top of Bonners Ferry 32-6 in a game that could have potential playoff implications for both teams.
Yeah, it very well could.
Snap. Banning just floats it over the
That's
top.
A nice little pass right there.
And a good hit by Austin Miller there on Varelman. And
he's got a face full of snow. That's good stuff.
We have a hold on the play behind the line of scrimmage, so that one's coming back.
We're going to get another look because we can. I like this little float pass to the flat here. Nice touch. Nice catch. And decent return or decent yardage there. So
so I have a real question, and
Okay.
I'm not sure on the protocol here. Is there a facility available to make sure that these Bonners Ferry kids can clean themselves up and dry themselves off? Are they able to use the locker room at the pool? Like officially use it?
They can. I don't know how hospitable it is. I know that it's been remodeled, recently.
Does it have hot water?
It should have hot water. I know that if not, I know that they'd be more than welcome to go up to the friendly confines of Kellogg High School and grab a hot shower if they need to.
Good. I just, the effort.
It isn't the most friendly place to come, though. I mean, the facilities here really need an upgrade.
Oh, and who do we have there? That's Carson Hudson. And
Carson Hudson devoured. Somebody's a little slow getting. Is that Carson himself there?
No, that is.
Little collateral damage there, huh?
Is that a leg he's holding there?
I can't. He's just not getting
Who is
up.
that?
We're going to go to replay. Take a look at that because it was great pursuit by Hudson. He gets free.
That's 61 for the Wildcats.
Yeah,
and that's Shane Britton.
Britton is the one that got the initial pressure. And it looked like he twisted something there.
And Britton has
Hope
been.
it's not a knee.
Yeah, and the weather, everything, the situation. This is not.
Buck, why don't you show us the snow globe while we're waiting to see if this young guy he's
limping off.
Okay.
And everything. You have to imagine that you're in a state right now. If you're playing right now, everything is either numb.
Yeah.
Or it hurts a lot worse because it's not quite numb. Wildcats defensive play there, Britton limping off the field, he really opened that play up for whoever it was that was able to make the kill there on that sack. And now Bonners is facing a 3rd and 28, about to be a 3rd and 33. So they're going to take the Wildcats 3rd and 27 and say, I can beat that.
Yeah, let's we'll one up you here. We're going to move the wrong way as well.
That's a tough out for the Badgers. Clock still running, 4.5 left.
I feel like this game has gone so quickly. It's just been so much fun to watch these guys play football, watch both coaches try to adjust. You watch the chat kind of blow up and people donating money to Kellogg, Wildcat Athletics, as well as Wildcats Live. It's just all
good move
stuff.
there.
That is nifty right there.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Everything about that was fantastic.
He's going to go.
That's Blake Rice making a big play. He's getting chased down, though. I don't know if he realized.
Oh, they did get him.
Was that Froelich?
It wouldn't surprise me if that was Froelich.
Made the chase down and took away a touchdown on 3rd and 33.
And I don't have a replay buffer long enough to get this entire play, but he made a lot of people miss, and then he broke a lot of tackles. There's 2 or 3 broken tackles, and then he's off to the races.
Fantastic effort there by Mr. Rice. And that's a family name up in Bonners Ferry as well.
Yes, it is.
I think anyone who's anyone has competed against a Rice in some form or fashion. I think when I was in high school, it was Matt Rice, who was an absolute stud. I'm pretty sure in Bonners Ferry, my junior or senior year, I saw him, I think it was my junior year, I saw him kick a 50-yard field goal up in Bonners Ferry.
That's rare in high school for sure.
It was a
well,
kid,
they've got a lot of soccer up there though too.
Fantastic athlete. Inside handoff, Varlman going to get stuffed. Great show there by the Wildcat defensive line. Clock continues to tick.
Yeah, if you're the Wildcats, the clock is your friend. I mean, you don't want to give up that big play, but in the same token, that was a nice play by Bonners.
The moves, everything that Rice did there, he hit every maneuver button that you can, and
yes, he did.
made the big gain there. There was a juke, there was a hesitation, there was a spin, and then it was a sprint. And Luke Froelich is just stubborn enough.
Yes, he is.
Not interested in giving up the touchdown.
No, he's not going to give that up.
You can have the gain. You're not getting the score. Banning trying the hard count there. Hard counts the clock right off the scoreboard.
He did. He clapped the scoreboard closed. It must be the clapper down
Another
there.
inside handoff to Varlman. And, this is eerily similar, except for the scoreboard, to the situation the Wildcats found themselves in Bonners Ferry. Late in the fourth quarter, Bonners in their red zone. Varlman trying to punch it in.
I was so anxious.
And the Wildcats held. I mean, they held
did.
on like 3 successive plays. It was a 4th and goal play that Bonners Ferry won on. It was not anything to hang their heads on. And it's 3rd and 2 from the 2-yard line. Bonners is going to keep going for it. So the Wildcats might as well just know, tighten everything up. Don't let them have anything easy. It's just fun.
There's no quit in either of these two teams, and it's just 2 great communities coming together. And it's been pretty awesome. We'll see if they can punch it in here, but Kellogg's not going to give it to them.
Banning trying to hard count, sends the man in motion. There's a snap. Drops back, has a man, and throws it.
Nice little dart there.
Nice catch in the end zone there by Eli Richards. Let's see, what grade is Mr. Richards? He's a junior. The youth movement in the Intermountain League is just something special.
Boy, they just really executed this well. That motion guy drew his defender out of the area there, and then they kind of tucked. Is that the tight end? It looks like they just kind of put him right up the seam.
It was a well-thrown ball, too, by Banning.
At this point, too, that's impressive. If you're throwing passes like that at this point after being out in the snow for 4 quarters, on offense and defense, hats off to you. That's good stuff.
This has been...
Still scoreboard is flickering. I mean, it's been fun.
I don't know that myself personally, I don't know that I will ever truly forget Snow Coming 2020. The situation, even at 5:30, I was laying on my couch before coming down here, and I had messaged the school, and I said, it's 5:30, are we still going? And the school was like, yup. Got down here, got set up, looking at the field, watching them try to shovel it, last-ditch effort. Unbelievable. I was half expecting, we're not going to play it. But here we are. We're under 2 minutes from it being over. And it has been an incredibly special event.
So fun. This has been fun.
I think everyone involved, Kellogg and Bonners Ferry, is going to remember it. Fun memory.
There's a
and
hole.
That's a big man touchdown right there. I'm sorry. 2-point conversion. That's, oh boy.
That's rumbling, stumbling, bumbling right
number
there.
Number 76, Isaiah Shotnana. What do you think?
Well,
look at 76 down there.
Yeah, Shotnana. And I mean, if you don't know him now, you do. If you were on the receiving end of that, you'll never forget that one.
I almost think he could have gotten into the end zone there without making contact, but he wanted to make the most of his opportunity. And
absolutely,
he made sure to get a little bit of contact there. So it's going to be Bonners kicking off here, and you're down 32-14, minute 49 left. In theory, you
can run that. You can run it basically down. You got to recover this.
An onside kick, you have to pin it and then get on it because you're not going to get it to wobble or roll.
Yeah, it's not going to roll very far.
Or, with a minute 49 left and you're down by 18. Bad at math again.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
Yeah.
To all of us.
You're down by 18. You might just, for pride's sake, kick it deep. I have a feeling the Wildcats are not going starters anymore.
Nope. The chat's quieted down a little bit, but we did get Norma Douglas saying she held out in the cold until halftime, and she's thankful that she's finishing the game from the warmth of her home, and we're glad to bring it to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching.
And yeah, we did have a couple technical difficulties there. We switched camera people twice, but we're still here. It's still snowing.
The quality of cameraman has only gone up since the beginning.
Buck Coe is finishing strong.
And
He's going to do some volleyball for us maybe this week,
that.
too.
Oh!
Ooh, the little... Get on that! What are...
Oh, it popped out!
I think Bonner's got that.
Did the Bonners Ferry Badgers fall on it anyway? Yes, they did.
I think so, and I don't think I'm going to get that whole replay, but I'm going to get part of it.
I think that was just a...
There it lands and kind of splats, and nobody
And it squirts
gets on
out
it.
there in the end. But
That's a great little kick there. He kind of
we said that they weren't gonna be able to do your traditional onside kick.
No. Well played.
I want to shout out the kicker there. I didn't see who it was, but that was as good a kick in that style as you possibly could get.
It's almost like he scooped it with his foot.
Yeah. What an incredibly difficult kick to pull off.
And I can't tell how much time's left in the game because we're having scoreboard
We're still at a
issues
minute
again.
49, I believe.
So let's hope that holds. Let's get that scoreboard back on.
Banning out of the shotgun here. Minute 49. Team trailing by 18. High snap. Fakes the throw. Throws deep. Has a Wildcat receiver. And it's KJ Walker.
Guess who?
KJ has been just a specter for these Badgers tonight.
You know what? That's not a bad throw. That's good coverage. That is next level defense right there.
Yeah, he
That's
went up.
getting the ball.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody moss an interception.
Yeah, and I don't
But
know
he
that
had to go up and over the receiver to get it.
I don't know that I've seen some of the athleticism that we've witnessed tonight on a regular green field. These guys are incredible
I'm
tonight.
so impressed
KJ.
with this Wildcat team, and even KJ. These kids are pretty spectacular.
Yep.
We've got a spectacular group of athletes here. I really would have liked to see those games that they missed. The traditional matchup against rivals St. Mary's.
Yes.
Matchup against Orofino. I
Yes.
really do think the Wildcats, if this is the way their season goes out, then they went out on a high note. If they get a playoff game after a good, big, difficult win, then I'll be really happy because their season stays alive.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have to travel, though, right? We've established that. They're going to have to go somewhere.
And that's I'm sorry, I'm blanking out on his name right now. Wood. What is his first name? Our running back.
Coulter. Coulter Wood is in the game.
I kept wanting to call him Kyler Wood.
You got the K right.
I've
You
got
the
Kyler.
K.
I've got Kyler on the brain. I don't know if it's just too much.
Because you were doing too much fantasy at the beginning.
Too much fantasy football. Trying to wheel and deal trades in the booth.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
shame.
some awesome coverage by KJ there. And, Danny, the Bulldog, shouting out, Nate Walcott loves KHS Athletics. I think Danny's trying to goad Nate into something here.
We know that Nate loves KHS Athletics.
Yeah, we do know that. So,
And right now, I bet he's loving it even more with Reed out there. Reed's staying on his feet. Reed wasn't going down there. He's keeping the clock moving. The clock is glitching out.
It's not been good.
We are officially at the point where our clock is just losing increments of time. Oh, and it's gone.
I don't think we snow tested the clock wireless when we put it in.
We have never had to operate the clock at temperatures of this degree.
We haven't. I mean, it's hanging in there. It's going to sputter its way to the finish. We got 18 seconds left.
I think the Wildcats still technically have to take a knee here for this to end. I don't know that they can let it go out.
Maybe
but
looks like they're going to take a delay or a timeout and then finish it. But it doesn't look like they're in any big hurry to get up to the line. Or now they are. Now they are.
Go.
And that's going to do it.
And that'll do it.
I don't want this to end. This has been one of the funnest football games, most fun I've had in a long time. And I've had some good football games.
And I like that the Wildcats aren't messing around. They have not been allowed to get a post-game handshake in, and they're just getting one anyway.
They're just saying, hey, we're going for it. It's a snow globe.
The circumstances surrounding this game, it had to be played. It had to be played, and they're making the most of it. And the sportsmanship is out of this world.
Josh,
Love
are we
what
going to
we're
get alma
seeing.
mater? Do I hear alma mater?
Oh, I'm sure we are.
We got some fired up football players, that's for sure.
Well, did they punch their ticket to the state playoffs? We will find out soon. But the Wildcat crowd loving it. Everyone's loving
the
it.
players are just, they can't, that's more energy at the end of a game than I've seen in a long time.
They're soaking it up. This has been all about them. This has been a fantastic night. I'm so happy to have been a part of it.
Yeah, thank you. Let's take a look at just one last time here. We had over 100 people for a good hour or so. We got people still chiming in. Everybody's proud of all the players. We got a lot of Kellogg fans, and we got a lot of just thank you, Superintendent Larson, for getting the thing started and donating $100.
She kicked us some cash.
And then everybody just kind of followed suit. And after a tough week, we've had just lots of tough news and things happening with the pandemic. And
it really has made things divisive
and
again.
Homecoming, there's just a lot of emotion. And
Yeah.
what a way to end the week. Just everybody go home, be safe, get some rest, stay warm, shovel some snow. Great job all around tonight, but just super proud to be a Wildcat right now.
Snow coming 2020, a night we will probably never forget.
Hey, order your copies now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
These
absolutely.
will be available soon.
Yes, for Simon Miller, for Ryan McDonald, for Ty Cheney, for Buck Coe, I'm Josh McDonald. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was so much fun. Be safe, and thank you for watching Wildcats Live.
Go Cats.